Nancy. We are talking all things going live, and we're going to talk about how to launch your business. We got the biggest launch questions answered here on this live. So come on in. We're going to get started in just a minute. We're going to be answering all your questions to get ready to launch and be successful. So come in. Let me know if you have questions. We're going to get started in just a moment. This is my 10 a.m. live where I go live with ease and confidence. We are co-streaming on TikTok as well. So I'm going to go over there in a moment and co-stream. So let me know if you have questions as you come in. We're going to get started in just a minute. You guys know I come live twice a day answering your questions, making sure you're ready to launch your business online and how you get into digital marketing as you use live streaming as a way to market yourself and brand yourself. So come on in. We're going to get to talking. Let me know if you have questions. We have some of our friends already going live with ease and confidence. So come on in. I'm going to get us started over here on the YouTube side of the house to make sure we are all good. Um, Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. I am getting ready. Thank you for that view. And if you could thumbs up, if you're here watching me, go ahead and thumbs up as well. Appreciate you. Um, Give me 1 second. Hello, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you for joining the live stream. This is my 10 a.m. live. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's get people who are here to get off the screen. Hey, how you doing, pals? How is everything going? My eye was itching. Hopefully everything is going well. Thank you so much for being here. Those who are coming in the room, I appreciate you. My moderator is the Idea Barista, so definitely connect with her. If you have questions, come on in. We're going to be talking about Go Live with Ease and Confidence. I say this is my launch Q&A. So if you have questions about the Go Live process, let me know. Stay focused. Let's stay consistent. Let's stay focused as well. So let me know if there's any questions. As you guys come in, make sure you like the live, give it a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm know that you're here, you're supporting. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button. And if you haven't click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and I post content. So I appreciate you all being here. This is my 10 a.m. live. Um, did we get rid of that person? I thought we did. So maybe I didn't. Yeah, maybe we need to get rid of that. So what I tell people, what I tell people is to make sure that you are 18 years and older. This live is not for someone who's underage. You got to be 18 years and older to go live on TikTok and YouTube. I also say that we are a mature audience. All the weird comments, all the things that people are saying, at the end of the day, stay professional. You can go to another channel and do all the other stuff. But here, we're professional. We're talking about live streaming. We're asking questions. I'm answering them. I'll also do co-stream on TikTok. So I'm about to go over there. The topic over there is always encouraging people to go live. I'm a creator network on TikTok, so feel free to go over there and connect if you like to. Let me know if there's questions relating to live streaming. So we stay professional. My moderator will remove you if you're not being professional and considerate. So let me know if there's questions that you have. We talk all things live streaming here. So feel free to come in, ask questions. I love supporting. Okay, so I want you to feel supported. I want you to feel confident that you can do this. That's all we do. She says she removes them quickly. So you won't get a lot of traction. So you're wasting your time. So just know we keep it professional and we keep it focused on the topic on hand, which is live streaming. Okay. And then I talk about, starting your business as you're thinking about business strategy for using TikTok or YouTube or any live streaming platform because it's a way to brand yourself and connect with your audience. Okay. So I want you guys to feel confident that you can do this. This is your time. Okay. You can grow, you can build, you can do anything you put your mind to it. You just have to stay focused. Okay. Um, in the meantime, let me do a little bit of housekeeping. So thank you all for being here. Again, if you have not been here before, go ahead and like the live. My moderator put in my top questions and answers. So like the live, subscribe to the channel, click that subscriber button, as well as click the bell to get notification when I go live and post content. YouTube is doing a great job in the beginning of the year with letting people see this stream. You can enjoy and ask questions, so feel free to come in and just keep it professional, okay? So common question she put in the chat. I am in Florida, so everybody asks where I'm from. So I know you guys are all over the world. So I am in Florida. I am married. I am happily married. And thank you for the hair compliments. Thank you for the beautiful compliments. Thank you for the lipstick compliments, all the things that you say. I appreciate the compliments, but let's stay focused. So this morning, I am married. And so just stay focused. And on top of that, let's talk all things live streaming. Okay? So what we do here, we're going to get to starting in a second. I'm going to go over on the YouTube side of the house. You'll hear me greet them. I'm going to talk over there. I get my throat together. I'm going to talk over there. I don't have any water near me. And we're going to chat a little bit over there as well. Thank you for the compliments. I appreciate the support. And we're going to get over there in just a few moments. And if you are new to the live stream, feel free to say I'm new. And if you go live, put that in the chat as well. I always want to hear people's go live stories and how things are going for them. So feel free to put that in the live, the chat as well. Okay, so we're gonna get started in a second. We just rounded out 1 year of going live, so I talk about that quite a bit. I did see you so funny. You said yes, you told us. All right, friends, I'm going live on TikTok. TikTok, good morning, TikTok. We are here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all coming in. TikTok, thank you so much for supporting the live as you guys come in. Make sure you like the live. We're going to be talking about new year, new me. We're going to get started in just a second. I want you guys to start the year off right with your TikTok journey. Feel free to come into the live as you learn how to go live with ease and confidence. If you're someone who is nervous, afraid, shy, scared to go live, this is the live for you. I want you to feel at ease and at confident and have confidence to do this. You can easily do it. Echoes only. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining the live. We're going to talk about how to optimize your profile. We're going to talk about going live with ease and confidence. So come on in. Let me know if you have questions in the meantime. Those who are coming into this live TikTok, feel free to say hello. Good morning. How you doing, Dr. Darrell? Thank you so much, Dr. Darrell. Let me know if I need to start this conversation with TikTok Shop for you. So I can start really quickly for you because I know you missed when I was talking about it yesterday. Styles, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Verena, thank you so much. Is that for Verena? Thank you for coming in as well. Pure Infinity. Epitome, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for being here as well. As you guys come in, feel free to join the live and say hello in the chat. Feel free to say hello in the chat as you guys get started. I'm happy to answer questions. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. You're fairly new to live. You're fairly new to TikTok. So put that in there, Verena. I want to make sure I'm answering questions as well. Luna, thank you for joining. Appreciate you coming in, friend. How's everything going on this Sunday morning for you? Um, I just came on. We're getting started now. I appreciate you coming in. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate you coming in to join the live. So we're gonna get started. We'll see how long I go live. I got a couple things. When Sundays hit, and I do my Sunday meeting, I feel like my day is just back to back to back meetings. So I try to make sure that I give myself a little grace on Sundays. Good morning, where I don't do 2 and 3 hour long lives. So I do a little shorter. I'm going to try to do a little shorter. Becky Q, thank you for joining. Yes, I hear that. Yes. So before I know it, it's 6:30. We're meeting, and time is flying. So it becomes too long of a day for me. Becky Q, thank you for joining. Others that are coming in the room, my new friends, feel free to come in. Hala Q, good morning, friend. Pure, what is that? Love Pink, thank you for joining as well. So we got some new friends coming in. If you're new to my live, put new in the chat, say hello. Feel free to say hello so we can get going, and I can answer questions for you as well. I have not shared out my live, so I'm going to share it out now. And I always share my live out, and I invite you all to share it out as well. I appreciate you all coming in. I was talking to some of my friends. I posted a video. That whole, I try to use my live highlights sometimes, and sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know what's going on with those live highlights. So I'm going to try my best to do some original content later today as well. So we'll get started there. My voice is going out on me. Thank you all for coming in. Hey, Elle, how are you? Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Feel free to come in, share out the live. Thank you so much. Halleck, thank you for that daily heart me. Appreciate you as well. So as you guys are coming in, feel free to come in and let me know if there's any questions that you want me to address. I'm using these lives. Oh gosh, did I do it right? I didn't do nothing. I didn't realize it was a shake your head one. So because I was blowing with the New Year balloon, the 2026 ones. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to blow today. But I didn't realize I had to shake my head for this one. Let's see. Is it going to do something? It didn't do anything. It's not doing anything. I don't know. I was like, I don't see anything. Y'all see anything? I'm not seeing anything. Maybe the flowers are supposed to blossom? I don't know what they're supposed to do, y'all. That was weird. So we're going to go with it. Let's see. I'll probably have to change that one out too, y'all. I don't know how long I'm going to be shaking my head like this. So we'll see. Jolie, thank you so much for being here. So as we get started, my lives for the past couple of days, I've been doing kind of these motivational conversations, really just to get people, especially as you have new people coming into the live. Hope, thank you for joining. As you have new people coming into the live, I want to make sure that they feel like they can do this, like they feel motivated and inspired to take this leap. Love them, Doc. Thank you so much. How you doing, Marie? Welcome back, friend. Thank you for liking a live. How's your live journey going? I think you messaged me and said you went live. So congratulations, friend. Come on back in. Let me know if you have questions about the live too. And so we could talk about that too. If there was anything on the screen or anything you experienced, or if you were wondering, like, how do I do this? So we'll talk about it as well. It's Carol time. Thank you so much for being here as well. We got some new friends joining us. So thank you all for coming in. So like I said earlier, I'm using these last week I hit my 1 year live anniversary. I went 1 year going live. So we talked a lot about that experience. I've been talking, and you guys hear my voice is kind of going out. You guys, I've been talking a lot about year of growth. I don't have my board up yet, but I'm probably going to pop it on in a second. This is a year of growth. So last year was a year of consistency. Really just taking the time to show up and be consistent. no matter what. You know, there was days, you have those days where you don't feel like going to work. You don't feel like getting out the bed. You don't feel like doing anything. And I was like, you know what? That's not what I was trying to do. My goal is to be consistent. My goal is to show up. And so I had to do a lot of self-talk. So a lot of times I was like, okay, when I get here, it was fun, it was enjoyable, everything was well, but it took me a minute to kind of get that energy to say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show up and I'm going to be consistent. So that was a year of consistency. Now I'm like, okay, you know what? You did it. You did a hard thing. You can do anything now. You can have a year focused on growth. And so that's how I feel about it. Miss Darlene, how you doing? Good morning. I did. It was quiet, no commenting. I kept talking about my topic and kept going. That's it. That's it. So in the beginning, it is kind of crickets. I'm just gonna say, in the beginning, it is straight crickets. All right. So you just got to be okay with the awkwardness. How you doing, Julianne? You got to be okay with the awkwardness. You got to be okay with just saying, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing it for growth. I'm gonna keep showing up. Now, there's things you could do to kind of help mitigate that a little bit. And so because you still are growing your community. So you have 814 followers. So I would ask this. Let me ask a couple questions first. Did you do a live event and schedule out the live? Like literally go to the live center, hit live event, and schedule the live. Okay? So that's number one. There's a space where you can toggle that on to all your videos, where you can toggle on that live event showing up on all your video content. As people engage in your content, they'll see that. Now, so the other thing is, did you also share out your live when you were live? Again, sharing it out to your community. Before you share out the live, before you even start the live, did you post content to say you're going to go live? Carla, thank you for joining. Others that are coming in the room, thank you for being here. Nature, how you doing, friend? Did you schedule post a content about it? And then you can add that live event to that post. Did you add that post to your story to say, so people who see your stories, did they see that? Did you add a note in your that thought bubble note? Did you add something there saying you were going live? Okay, so those are all the marketing things you can do even before you go live. You're like talking about it, saying you're going to do this, come join you, all the things to let people know you will be live. Okay, so that's, you said no to any of those, but I will. Okay. Because you got some friends. We're going to assume 814 people, you might get one or two of them out of curiosity come join your live. So you might be able to get a few of them to come join your live and sit with you for a little bit and ask questions and engage. Somebody see that you're live, finally going live. And in the beginning, when I did the January, I told you, I tell everybody, that was my first time going live. I announced it and I had a few people come join me because I was like, hey guys, I'm going to start my live journey. Come join me live. If you go back as a video like that, come on, who's going to be with me? Who wants to join me live? Come join me live. I'm going to start doing this. Schedule an event, link to post, share the stories, and do a post saying you're going live. Sunday blessings. How you doing, Todd? Thank you for being here, friend. So that's a way to do it. And there was a few people who actually joined me. There was a person who said, I'm going to do it with you. And she didn't do it with me, y'all. She did not come. She didn't even come. She didn't even come. And then there was people in my comments like, oh my gosh, you're so brave. You're doing it. So, a beautiful, small, kind word has a capacity of changing one's outlook. There we go, outlook in life. Keep smiling. Thank you so much, Todd. I appreciate the kind words in the live this Sunday morning. No, she never showed up. She never showed up. I need to go back and look at her name because I think she showed up over time, and she was like, "Todd, you're doing it." I was like, "I'm still doing it." Todd, thank you for the rose. But yeah, so you can post about it, and it's actually a good thing, Marie, to post because again, it's there. and people see your journey, people see what you're talking about, particularly if your topic is what your live stream is about, your content in your live. Ideally, they should have a synergy, they should connect. And so as people see your live, see your post content, they're gonna like, okay, let me hear more from her, I'm gonna come to her live. And I think your topic is very specific to supporting people through um, your journey, your way, surviving and thriving. And I think you talked about grief and having to deal with loss of a child, if I'm not mistaken. So there are people out there that can relate to that. There are people out there who need a community for that, just to make sense of it all. You know what I'm saying? So as you post about it, tell people you're now going live. You're now talking about it. Come join you. You know, so and then maybe give topics that you're going to cover. And you post about that constantly because there's more people that are going to see that over time. Okay? So that's even before you go live. Hey, Miss Darling, yes, it is. How to apply joy and peace to coexist with great grief. That's beautiful. So that's what you should be talking about in your post. And then when you come live, there's that connection for folks. And then again, you share with people that you're going to go live. So many of my much of my content, unless it's like a live highlight, like I just posted a live highlight, it did not have the words in here. But most of my content always says, join me live at the end. I'm talking about my live. Join me live where I give tips to go live and monetize. I kind of close many of my videos like that. If I was to look at the percentages, it's a easily 80% of my videos have that at the end. Okay? So I'm always promoting that I go live. Um, it didn't let me put words on the screen. What you mean? For here? It didn't let you do a board. A board you have to do actually before you click the go live button. So a board, what you can do is add a board. Once you go live, the words that you type on your board is saved. So I'm about to show you. I can go into my boards while I'm live and add that board that's saved. But you have to create it before you go live. It'll stay there. It's saved. I can change out different boards, but as I'm live, but you have to create it before you go live. Cole, thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate everybody joining my live. Feel free to come in if you're new. Say I'm new. I'm here. I'm learning. If you have questions about the Go Live journey, I can assist you with that too. Yes, and I see people with the title at the top, like text on the screen. Yes, so there's two things people can do. You can do a board. I'm going to show you a board in a second. You can do stickers. Stickers you have to do while you're in the live. Boards you have to create before you go live. So let me do sticker first. I'm going to show you sticker first and then we'll play around with the boards. So stickers, once you click the little wand, it looks like a little pencil wand. It's on the lower right banner for you as a live host. You guys don't see it as viewers. There's different stickers here. Here's a sticker that says, welcome to my fan club. I'm just going to keep it that way. If I wanted to, I can change this sticker. I can change some of the words on it. It'll let me erase those words and put my own words. So that's one thing. TikTok gave us a flash go. It's the heart maze. 6 heart me's. I haven't seen the heart me's in a few days, so it was bound to happen. If you can, feel free to share your heart me. If you gave it already, you only can do 1 heart me a day for that live host. So if someone already shared their heart me, they can't give another for the day. So it's a 24-hour thing you can do. Thank you so much, pals. Appreciate you flying in, giving me that heart me. And then user, thank you for following. Appreciate that, friend. You don't have words. So I'm going to talk about optimizing your profile in a second, but stay with me, user, because I want you to feel seen and heard. Okay? You don't have a bio or words or a photo, so you want to optimize your profile. So this is a sticker, and there's so many stickers here for you. Hey, honestly, Caroline, how you doing, friend? There's some stickers you can change out. You can do this sticker that says welcome to, and I can change it out and say join me live at 4 p.m. Eastern. So if I want to put that sticker there, I could absolutely do that. Okay? So that sticker's there. I just changed out and put my own message. So Marie, you could definitely use a sticker if you wanted to kind of use that as a way to share your message for your community. Maybe, so for example, I usually use the sticker to promote if I'm going to do a super fan. Like if I'm going to do a super fan only live. Project Luke, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, got it. So this is a sticker. So stickers, you can put these little stickers up. You can decide how you want to do that. Super fan Carol coming into the room. Thank you so much, friends, coming in. I appreciate you all joining. Feel free to share out the live if you're new coming in as well. Share, add it to your story, repost. Good morning. We do have the flash goal. It is Heart Me's. So if you want to share a Heart Me, if you haven't done so already, feel free to share that as well. So then, thank you so much, super fan Carol. Um, thank you, Per Mom Bookshop. How are you, friend? Okay, so board. So boards are also in that same area. Hello, Fred. How you doing, Jess? Um, boards. You have a couple different boards I already made. Thank you all. We achieved that flash goal. You guys are awesome. So I have some boards I already created. So remember I told you the board that said the year of growth. So I can put that board there. Thank you all. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the populars. Thank you everybody coming in. Super fan Carol with the popular super fan. Thank you. I was looking for the live goal. What you mean? My live goal or yours? Per book mom. What you mean? Per mom book shop. I said it out of order. Thank you for um yeah, so I had the flash goal going on right now. So the flash goal is achieved. So I thank you all. I appreciate you all for doing that. It was the Heart Me's. So this is a board. So that board I can put up. Because I have board save, I now can change out some boards. If I wanted to, I could use this board. This is the board I had up there for my 1 year anniversary. So that's a board I created. It's still in there saved. The board I talk about, my Creator Network, that board is there. It's saved. I have that in a couple different colors. Smooth Sailing Saturday is Sunday. The Detroit Doolittle coach. This is Glam. Friend, it is Sunday now. You've been on that live too long. You done missed a whole day. I appreciate you, friend. Oh Lord. Yeah, you missed a whole day, friend. I love it. Um, and then you have, this is the board I have in there. So you can create multiple boards. Go live, support night. So when I do when I do my live at night, sometimes I'll put that up. Like, hey, we're gonna go live. It's a support night. Let's come in. Let's chat. Let's support each other. And so Soul Care Sunday. Yes. Yeah, that's the right day. Yes, Soul Care Sunday. And so it just depends. So these boards are in here saved for you. There's different styles. You can see where I don't have the board. I just have the words on the screen. So it's just up to you and what you want to create. And you can change some colors. Obviously, you can change the font out. You can make it not be a background border around it. So it's just up to you what you want to put on your board. Um, and so those boards are there for you to put a message on the screen for your community. So that's another way to promote your live stream, especially if you're like me, where you're just sitting on the screen talking and people are like, what's the subject? What you talking about? What's going on here? Um, and so I do need to create some new boards because I have the Creator Network stuff in there. I have the Creator Network stuff, and then I'm going to put the year of growth up here because that's kind of the thing we're doing, for at least for this week. But, I could put a board that talks about, go live with ease and confidence, things that I talk about in my live so that people know this is a room where you can come in and learn and grow about the go live process. Okay? So when we talk about a new year, new initiatives, setting intentions, being focused on your goals for the year. People create those resolutions and stuff. So like, how do you do that? But how do you stick to it? Okay, very helpful. Yes, yes. And so boards is a good way to do it, especially again, if you're a room that people don't know what the subject is and what you're going to talk about. And if you want to create something that's a little bit maybe sensational. So people are like, oh, I'm curious about what this is going to be. I talk about our medium, Ermi, she has I See Dead People on her board. So people are like, oh, let me tap in. But that's her subject matter. And so when she's talking, she's actually talking to her as a medium. And so she's doing that. So her board is a way to kind of draw people in. So you could have a board that speaks to like this sensational way of saying, okay, come in, learn from me, grow from me. How you doing, Monique? Thank you so much. I wish I had boards on voice chat. Hint, hint, TikTok. Yes. TikTok is like, it's just your voice. But that would be great if you could do a board on voice chat because people know what you're talking about, what the chat is about. I agree with that. Jenny, how you doing, friends? Folks flying in, thank you. You sent 100 comments. How you doing, Stronger? Stronger for Life. Welcome to the room. Thank you for the shares, everybody. I appreciate you all coming through. Hey, E-Nurse, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Thank you all for coming in, supporting the live stream. Black Lotus coming on into the room. Appreciate you, friend. Good morning. Strong, I appreciate everybody coming through. Vibe Wellness Woman, how are you, friend? So, yeah, so the boards is a great way to use this. I have been kind of slowly deciding if I want to use a board, like how to integrate a board all the time, because I don't want the board, if I use a clip from my live stream, I don't want the board to be on the screen also. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the board is relevant, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's not. And so I need to take the board off. So I started this live with no board on purpose. And so now I'll leave the board for now. I need help with the boards. What you need help with? You need to create them. What you need help with? What, and who was that? Dr. Darrell came in and she saw where people are using these creative overlays for their boards. So now there's like this creative way of creating an overlay. You create like a cute little board with some decorative pieces, maybe a face or some other things on it. It's not truly a board. It actually is an overlay. So it's like a green screen over your live stream. So they're taking the person with the hand and they're adding that image to their screen. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alex. How you doing, friend? Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. I see you, friend. Good morning. Marie, that's what I was talking about. The overlays. The overlays is a green screen. So here's something you want to keep in mind if you do go overlay process or overlay approach. The overlay is on that screen as an overlay. Okay. So if you touch it, it moves. Like right now, if I tap my screen, if I tap year of growth, nothing moves. I can intentionally press down on it and move it around if I chose to. Move it down there. It's like in this little box that I can move it around to. I can move it around if I chose to. However, with an overlay, if you touch your screen, it slides it off and moves it around. It actually is somewhat annoying if you are a person that is going to be pressing buttons and moving things around. So just know that's a slight trade-off with how you do it. You said, oh yeah, it's a little bit of a trade-off. How do you move it? Move what? The board? The board that I just moved? You just take your finger and slide it around. Did it move? I'm trying to see what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm moving too fast. Maybe I need to go slow. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Yes, and someone told me I had to be on fourth live before I can have a board. Oh, okay. So board, that's probably true. Boards, this is a board. So boards are probably a feature that gets unlocked after you've done those first 3 lives. Yes. Good morning. How you doing, Donna? Donna Ray. Hey, Nika Grace. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Good morning. So I'll keep it simple for now. Yeah, yeah, I would, at least for now. What did you say about wellness? I missed it. I need to delete the ones I have and create other ones. Yes. Um, do you want me to show you how to delete? Let me know if that's what you're asking. You need to know how to delete. Congratulations. Thank you for the populace. Congratulations, Stronger, for level 10 in the room. Appreciate you, friend, coming on in with that level 10. Okay, I'll do my third today. Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah, so the first three lives is where you unlock all the features and get full access to certain features like pinning comments. You don't get to the third live. I didn't realize board was something that you didn't get into the third live. So that's something else that's a feature that's unlocked. Um, Help. How you doing, Nakia? Thank you so much. Let me know what we need help with, Fran. I'm happy to answer questions. And you're fairly new, licensed insurance agent, digital marketer. I don't just sell the product. I teach the strategy, learn, use it, build wealth. Okay, friend, welcome to the room. Question. What's your question? Trying to get to 2K. All right, you're in a room full of engagers, so this is a good place to connect and chat with folks. Let me know if you have questions though. What's your question? The Detroit doula coach. Do they only count if the live is long enough? And where are all these rules? Okay, I'm gonna show you something. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Thank you for being with us. How you doing, Guitar America? Thank you so much, friend. Thank you all for coming in, engaging. I appreciate it. I'm hearing that. Black Lotus, thank you for the jets. Appreciate you, friend. I'm hearing that 1K isn't, what's that? 1K isn't what? Happy Sunday. How you doing, some sugar? Wow, those jets are beautiful, aren't they? Okay, okay. I see you guys. Good morning, good morning. Great question. Great question, Donna. Oh, look at Black Lotus level 33. Um, I'm here. Let's see. Let's see. You're hearing that 1K isn't. Do they only count if the live is long enough? And where are all these rules? Okay, okay, that's the great question you were asking, Donna. Donna said, great question. Is that the great question? Let me know. Okay, so here, let's do this for our friend Marie. Um, is What's the length for your first couple lives? The answer, my opinion, the first couple lives, you say yes, please. Okay, the first couple lives, I say you need to get in the habit of going live longer. However, the first three lives, you have to do 30 minutes in total for all three of those lives. So you could do 10 minutes for the first one, 10 minutes for the second one, 10 minutes for the third one. It actually shows you once you end that live, that congratulations screen, if you scroll down, it tells you how many lives you've done and it's tracking the time that you've done it. Oh, that's helpful. However, I don't tell you to do 10 minutes. Okay. That's TikTok rule. I don't think you should do 10 minutes. I think you should get in the habit of doing 30 minutes per live, especially in the beginning. For the scale live rewards, in order to maximize the most for your live experience, the max you can get is 40%. That's based on how long you go live, the duration, time duration, and how many new followers you get. You can get 40%. 38% comes from the duration. So if you go 25 minutes or more, you get 38% of your rewards. Well, I'm following you, my friend. Okay, so you said you're going to follow what I say. So you get 38% of any gifting that happens, any engagement. Engagement and gifting is how you get diamonds. Diamonds come from that. Is insane. And so because of that, you should at least get in the habit at a very minimum per live. Because you might have somebody comes in and gives you a gift and supports your live goal. Or do what Black Lotus did. She went into my gift gathering and saw I needed jets. And she gave me jets. And so just know that if you got reward, if you got gifts like that or gifting period, to maximize on how much you earn from that, because that's monetization, you got to go at least 25 minutes to get 38%, and you got to get 5 followers or more to get the other 2%, which is a max of 40%. 38 plus 2. That's the max of 40% that you can get each and every live. Okay? So you need to get in the habit of going at least 25, at the very minimum 25, so you can maximize the rewards that you'll get, the diamonds. And I say do 30. That's my stance. Do 30. Get to the point that you're doing at least 30, because you're going to increase the time as time goes on. My whole goal is community and connections, and I didn't know we can monetize. Yeah. You said I try to do 2 hours. There we go, Nika. Look at you. Yeah, yeah. You're monetizing from this too. Yeah, exactly. So get in the habit of going live at least 30 minutes, okay, per live. In the beginning, that's great. You start talking about your topic, you're engaging. The first couple lives, I just played with the effects. I was in there, Santa Claus, gingerbread. I was all the effects because I was like, oh, what's all this? What I'm pressing buttons, I'm learning. So when people came in, just like you guys asked me about boards, I had pressed the enhance feature and I knew about boards, I knew about stickers, I knew about the different effects in there, I knew about how to do the enhancements. I knew all that stuff because I had played around with it. Okay? When you get to talking, she will not realize that she passed 40 minutes. Exactly. Exactly. I love it. I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, get to talking. So that's the time piece. Now, when you said all these rules, there is some videos as a newbie. Thank you all coming in. I see you, Mrs. Treetop. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nakia. Appreciate your friend coming in. You said needed the information. You do need the information because I'm going to talk about your approach to um wanting to get to 2K. So we're going to talk about that. So stay with me a little longer because you asked about the 1K and the goal. So we're going to unpack that a little bit. Unforgettable Bakery, appreciate your friends. So stay with me, said please. Because I know you went to those grow rooms and they told you, they told you some stuff that they probably is a little misguided. I'm just going to say that. Thank you for the daily heart me. True that, I'm sure I'll get to talking and figure it out. That's it. That's it. Okay, so really quickly, let's do this. Let's go here. We're gonna go to my shop page and I'm gonna show you guys from here. So really quickly, when I show you this page, I just want to show you in Vibe Wellness. Are you still here, friend? Vibe Wellness, you asked about boards. Let me know if you need to know how to delete the board. I think that's what I gathered from your comment. Vibe Wellness, let me know if you're still here with me and you were asking about boards. You said yes. Do you need to know how to delete the board? Is that why you're like, I need to create some new boards? And you're like, how do I delete them? I think that's what I was understanding. Let me answer Vibe Wellness question real quick. So Vibe Wellness, I have a when you are in your live, delete the boards. Okay. When you are in your live, you can delete a board. Okay. So this is a board that I had for this board I'm going to keep, but I have some boards in here now. If you press the three dots, instead of saying use, there's three dots. The only option is to delete. So you can click delete and you can delete them while you're in the live. Or before you go live, if you go to boards and you click the board that you want to use, I think it says, I think it has the three dots there too. It'll say edit and delete. Click the delete. That's all you're doing. So it's right there where the board is. I'll show it when I start the live on this account so you can just see it before I start the live. But essentially, the three dots while you're in the live, the only option is to delete. Before you go live, where you create the boards, because you can't create them while you're in the live. So where you create the board at, you have the option to delete any of the old ones. It'll say edit or delete. Okay? So that's where you would go do it. But I'll show it to you in a second. But in the meantime, let me come here. I was going to come to TikTok Studio. Thank you so much, everybody in the room. I appreciate you guys. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live where we have the arrow in the corner here, we have 33 shares. Let's see if we can get that to over 100 shares. I appreciate you all supporting. How you doing, Mel? Thank you so much for being here, Mel B. If you are on the live side here, you can come down to tools and resources. Under tools and resources, be nice. I had to click that arrow to the side. Under tools and resources, you have, what am I looking at? I think they put it under, I think it's this idea here, Live Creator Hub. I think it's under that. They used to have a Learning Academy, but I think they changed it to Live Creator Hub. So there's a information here. I think it used to be Learning Academy. Let me change it. Oh, it's here, Live Academy. That's it. So Live Academy, there's some videos here. My videos may look a little different because I've been live already, but there's some beginner videos, Live Academy. So here, so you can go there and learn, and then there's the arrow at the top. And there's some training videos. Let me see. It's not doing it. There's some training videos. So this is a live academy. And they'll talk through what you need to know and do. Thank you. I'm supposed to shake my head. Thank you all. Appreciate it. So it kind of goes through some of the things that you need to do as a new person on that first three lives on that screen. It walks you through some of the training videos. I think there's like it's like modules. So each video has like 5 or 6 videos in it for you to learn about going live. And it covers some of these features. So a lot of stuff that I was doing early on is because I was looking at those videos and they was saying different things you can learn and do. So that information is there for you all. And it's here in these the Live Academy videos too. Multi-guest revamped is in there. The gift goals, there are all types of videos in here. So these are some of the beginning courses. They have beginning courses, and then they have some advanced courses that you can go to. That's all in the Live Academy. Okay, Shelton, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you guys knew that. Go ahead and put that in the chat. Just drop some hearts. If you did not, if that's new information, drop some hearts for me. Okay, because I want to make sure you guys got that. All right. And so when we ask, got it. No, thank you for the information. You're welcome. Thank you for the hearts. So again, the Live Academy is there. This is called the Live Center. So when you go live, maybe I need to talk about the Live Center a little bit because this is really, really powerful. When you in your live, that congratulations screen is really good too. I'll tell you this, and this is my own, in the beginning, I used to stay on that page and review things and look at the analytics. I've now gotten to the point where I just exit off and leave that screen immediately. I will tell you not to do that as a newbie, okay? Don't do it. Stay on that screen for a minute, read through your analytics for that particular live, and then even they upgraded some things there. So I had missed out that they had started putting these thank you messages for people who would gift you, and you can send them a thank you message for the gift. So it populated the gift they sent, and it gave a nice little thank you message, and you can instantly send that to them. I was missing that whole process because I was exiting out of that screen and didn't realize that they had upgraded that area. So Live Academy, that's new to me. Yeah, the Live Academy's been there. But yeah, so go there and look at some of those videos. They have different videos in there. And it looks as if they created some new videos too. So I think I need to even look at some of this stuff because I think they're talking about some of the different updates that are happening. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all coming into the live. So definitely look at the Live Academy. Make sure you look at that congratulations screens. As an agency, because I'm a creative network agency, it shows your impressions for that live. You don't see impressions anywhere else. Ernie, how you doing, friend? Ernie, I was talking about your board. Your board, I see dead people. I said, look here, sometimes you need a board that's going to grab folks' attention, and yours definitely does that. Um, so yeah, definitely look at that congratulations screen. Is there any printed materials like the video information? There is the Creator Academy. I don't know how you do it, Gracie. I don't know if there's printed materials. The Creator Academy talks about different, I think everything's video. I don't think there's really a lot of dialogue unless you get into like the community guidelines. The Creator Academy might have some information relating to, again, the community guidelines for live and for just being on the app. You laughing at me. I see you, friend. So thank you all. TikTok, okay, TikTok has a new one. You can manage AI summaries. Oh, okay. That's a new thing popping up. This app is evolving, y'all. I don't want y'all to miss out on all these features. So there's a lot of stuff going on with the AI stuff too. So really quickly, let's go back to the live. But as you go to this live side, my new friends, analytics, we're going to talk about that real quick because I was just talking about impressions. On that congratulations screen, yes, I noticed the changes. Yeah, so many things happening. I'm going to have to sit in this for a little bit too because, again, these changes are happening quickly. And so you guys need to be able to take advantage of them. I did a text post where I just said, new features like the 3 live goals that you can set. super fans and gift gallery. You can make that part of the things people can toggle between and see what other ways they can engage. And then also, when you think about the flash code, you're supposed to be able to get a heads up for that. And then you got people who can go, fan club members who can now post highlight videos of yours, and they post it on their page and they send them to you, and you can add it to your stories. There's like all these ways to kind of help your fan club promote you, help your viewers engage more with your live. There are so many different ways. I need an appointment. I gotta, you said I'm gonna come for real. Is that what the FR mean? Oh, you're gonna come to my meeting for real. That's what you meant by that. That's what you meant by that. I got you. Oh, she stood me up like twice, y'all. But we gonna schedule a meeting. He said I'm gonna come for real. All right. How you doing, Miss? How you doing? Thank you for the roses. And so I want you guys to pay attention to analytics as you're looking at your analytics for your live stream. So thank you, Gracie, for the follow. Um, as you look at your analytics, there's a couple things here. We talked about this in the past. So we got a lot of new friends in the room. The live tells you a lot about what's happening in your live. And I know y'all want to just click the live and just go live and not think about it in the live, get out of there and go. I'm going to tell y'all to pause. Look at your data. Look at what's happening. Okay? Um, as you're doing your live, you can look at it per live. This is not going to be the best example because this account I don't go live enough on. So I need to start going live so I can have some better data so I can show you. But we're going to play around with what I have here. Okay. So I have a live I did a little while ago where I did 25 minutes and there's a little bit of data in here. Couple views, some diamonds, some comments came in. No diamonds. So no engagement. Nobody came and gave their dearly heart me. Nobody came and supported the gift goal. I was probably using it the kind of way I'm doing here where I was in my live and I was showing it as a show and tell and people came through. But I really wasn't on the account to do a true live. I was just showing it as a way for an example of what I was teaching. And so you got comments coming through here. You got viewers, and you can see your engagement. So as you go through each live, there's ways you can take this live and kind of break it down a little bit more and see who's coming to your live. So if you look at your analytics, so all I did was click the arrow here. It says view all, and it shows some information about your viewers. Now, I'm going to say this. Impressions, you see on that congratulations screen, it will show you how many impressions. Impressions is how your live was pushed out in the live feed. Okay? How TikTok pushed your live out. Excuse me, my allergies are really kicking in lately. So if your live is not pushed out a lot, especially in the beginning, and you're just starting this, it won't get pushed out a lot. Okay? It will not. Now, there are things you need to do to warm up your live. Okay? You have to spend some time talking to your audience. You have to do that engagement. You actually should be tapping your screen because if nobody's in a room to tap for you, then you're not going to get any likes, and it's not showing the algorithm that people are engaging or interested in your live stream. So you want to do some of those early warm-up routines. Okay? I think y'all overlook that entirely too much. I think that's why maybe it's taking a longer runway for you to feel like, oh, people are coming in, people are getting, but you got to do that engagement. If you just think you're going to come in and say, oh, I'm just going to sit here and listen and start talking a little bit, you got to talk. You got to say what your live is about. And before you even go live, let me say this, you all. You should be posting content. If you have not posted enough content about your topic, about your live, if you're sitting here now and you said, I ain't posted in 2 weeks or a week, or I only posted once, that also has an impact. All of this whole app is all interconnected. Okay? Your live, your content, all of that is connected. Your goal is to make sure people know you're going live, people understand your topic, people see what you're doing. So you got to post the content too. Okay? So content is important. I don't minimize that. Cheetah, how you doing, friend? I don't minimize the content side. I need to personally do better with my content, but I'm going to tell you, okay? Do better with your content. Okay? Content does have an impact. Now, so then now when you go live, you want to make sure you do all that marketing stuff too to promote that you're going live. So again, you're getting visibility. You're getting people to understand that you're about to go live, and maybe your followers, one or two of them, may come into your live. Okay? So I want you to do that as well. And then once you get in this live, I talk about this all the time. It is important for you to know your topic, what you're talking about, who you're talking to, and do that engagement. You're talking to me. Look at you, friend. You got, I mean, you do have a lot of people that come to your live though because of your topic and how you promote it and stuff. And your topic is interesting. There's a community that wants us to see you in action. And so you get that engagement early because your chat is chatting. They're engaging. So that is really good the way you do that. So um, so you want to get people to engage in your topic that way too. So as they're coming in, especially, okay, understood. As they're coming in, I want you to start looking at the bottom. Hey DJ, thank you for joining. As I saw that person join my live. How you doing? So in the beginning, if you're new, my thing is going a little faster. But if you're new, those names are not going to come as fast. So you can say hi to those individuals. You can connect with them, shout them out. You literally need to be spending time early on talking to the people coming in your room. The few people who are getting pushed in your room, you need to be getting to know those folks, okay? I want you to get to know those folks because those folks are people who may stay longer, okay? So this is an engagement app. So as a live host, you're going to be engaging with your community. You got to engage with them. Thank you all who are coming in. They run when I say hi. That's fine. They'll run. There's going to be somebody who stop running. They'll eventually stop. How you doing? How you doing? 4 chicken tenders and bear. A bear. Wait a minute. In a bear. What is? Wait a minute. Four of us, 7 chickens, running on Jesus and caffeine in our backyard homestead, homeschool, ADHD, Hashitomis, and live host. Look at you. Love that. Thank you. Come on into the room. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for saying hi. I love that. So, yes. So people might stop running. They're going to come in and say hi. Appreciate you all coming in. Love the bio. Yes. Thank you so much for the follow, Taylor. I see you, friend. A bear ate my van in Gatlinburg. What in the world? Hey Doc, how you doing, Taylor? Appreciate you coming in, saying hi as well. Rita, thank you for following the live host. Thank you for saying hi. All of you, if you're new to my live, go ahead and say hi. Let's get to know each other. Because what I'm teaching is stuff that you got to do. Haha, for real. Got videos. Oh my gosh. Well, wow. Well, oh, okay. Was the van okay? We all okay? Everybody okay? Hi, I'm new here. Welcome to the room, friend. I appreciate you. 4 chicken tenders and a bear. Lord, that's funny. I love that for your title. So, what is your live about? Van was not okay. Van was not okay. We were okay. Okay, that's good. What's your live topic about? I love it. Gracie, thank you so much for saying hi. Welcome to the room, friends. I appreciate you. Rita, how do you set up super fans in your live for followers? Okay, Rita. Hello, I'm new. Something you can use. I love it. I love it. A place where I can share things I think you can use. I love that. Is that kind of like as seen on TV? Is that kind of like that? Let me know what you're talking about you can use. Is it like those type of products? What you need, friend? What do you have, friend? Alana, thank you for joining, friend. I see you all. Missy Treetop, thank you for the likes. Black Lotus, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you both. So okay, really quickly, let me answer Rita's question. So Rita, Superfan. Superfan is here. Superfan is how you do subscriptions for your live stream. Superfan you only can get as the person is in your live. I think I'm supposed to shake my head. It ain't doing nothing, y'all. I don't know. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. Appreciate your friend. He said, we just hung out. I share um, geek tips. Jesus, laugh, share life. I love that. Welcome to the room, friend. I appreciate you all. And just so that you guys know, my friends who are live hosts, if you're already live, I am a creator network agency, so I talk about that as well. Right now, we're talking about a year of growth. So I want you guys to understand how to engage on this app, how to grow your community, how to make sure that you're building. Okay, we're talking about growth this year. Last year, I went live for a whole year. Yeah, almost every day. I say every day. I might have missed about 7. And so what I do is I just talk about last year being a year of consistency for me. I needed to hone in and just come up, show up every day. This year for me is a year of growth. Now I understand how to do this. I'm looking to grow. So I'm growing in so many different ways. Someone came in and finished my gift gallery yesterday, said, wanted to support, wouldn't have seen them before. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I appreciate your friend. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. Someone came and yes, yesterday said wanted to support, hadn't seen them before. There we go, friend. Update my goal. Thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. I have to figure out a different goal. I might go back to the blowing because that's shaking my head is too much. I have to figure out which one do I want to do. Do I want to shake my head or blow the balloon? blow the horn. I follow. What a great thing to do. That is awesome. Do I want to blow? Do I shake? Thank you all. I appreciate your Ermi. Um, that was a beautiful thing to do. Very nice, very kind. There's a lot of kind people on this app. I'm just saying, it's a lot of kindness going on. Okay, Rita, your question, superfan. Superfan is here. That's where you would do that. Rita, you asked the question about how, I think it was how to create the superfan. Was that the question? Let me go back to your question, Rita. How do you set up superfan in your live for followers? So you actually have to do it before. You can do it while you're in the live. Actually, if you click the fan club, there's as a live host. If you click the fan club, you'll see where it says fan club zone, and then there's some customized perks. And so you can set up the super fan while you're in the live actually and save those customized perks, or before you go live, it's in the fan zone. I'll show it to you in a second. Let me just catch up on a few comments. Okay, you are on YT2. I am on YT2. You see me? Okay. You see me? Yes, I co-stream on both of them. There really are. Yes, there really are kind people on this app. You're right. Thinking of sharing affiliate links for products I use in daily life like home, style, health, etc. Brilliant. Brilliant idea. Something you can use. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure people are aware of the products and then they can use your affiliate link to get them. It's funny, y'all. I'm going to say this out loud. Carol was here earlier. I don't know if she's here, but I messaged her. And I said this to Carol because Carol is the voice actor and she recommended some products. And I said, Carol, I need to do my due diligence. I need to get my products. I said, however, send me your affiliate links. Are you affiliate on the TT or Zon? I want to support you too because you're supporting us. So tell me, and I said, partially I want to support you, but partially I want the recommendations from you because I know you know what products are best. You're using them. You understand this. And then I want to go to her and be like, hey, how do I work this product, y'all? So I'm going to get the products she has. I'm going to get the products she has. And then I'll go to her and be like, I don't know how to work this. So, but if I'm getting training from her, if I'm getting support from her, I want to support her. So I wanted her affiliate links. I said, tell me your affiliate links. Tell me what I need to get. I'm going to get them from you. And so that's the way I'm going to do it. So you said a win for everyone. I know. I know. But no, that's brilliant that you're doing that. And I mean, people, as you go live more, people are going to get to you guys know what I'm going to say. I need to probably get a sticker for this. What do I say all the time? People, your viewers, get to know, like, and trust you. So as you build that rapport, as you are engaging with your community, as they're learning from you and growing from you or inspired by you or entertained by you, whatever the case may be that you're doing your live stream, they're going to say, you know what? I want to listen to this person. I'm going to do what they're telling me to do. Oh, they recommend this product. Oh, let me get what they're talking about. And that's how I feel about Carol. I was like, look here, if I'm going to do this voice acting thing, then I want to make sure I get the products that are going to work best for me. And I'm going to get them because you using those products and you know what's going to work or what doesn't work. So I might as well get the recommendations that you have or the products that you have and that you're recommending those. So just know that that's brilliant that you're doing that. So I really agree with that approach. Thank you all who are coming into the room. A win for everybody. It is absolutely that. Simply KB, let me know if you have questions about the YT. I could talk about that as well. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Um, when it comes to the question about, and my newbies in the room, we're going to talk about engagement because I want you guys to do what's needed to get live access. So something you can use. Definitely post content about what you're talking about. If you come live, you're going to build community that way. So post your content, build community as you're doing your live stream because people are going to start seeing you. I'll say this right now. I got what's happened lately, and I don't know if TikTok pushing me out a little bit more. I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm getting more and more inbox messages based off my content. People are seeing my content and it's like, Doc, I have a question about the live process. Hey, can you answer this question? Hey, I need help. And so I'm getting that because of my content. Now, y'all know I've been doing the live stream for a minute, but I'm getting it because of my content too. So I just say content is also part of the secret, part of the secret sauce. Thank you so sugar. Thank you for that. So I was talking about analytics. Let me answer the question real quick about superfans since I was here. You said that makes sense too. It does. It does. It's I tell you this app is all connected. So as you grow, you'll see it. So here, really quickly, I want to just talk about superfans real quick. This is the live home screen on TikTok Studio. You click that from your home page. Live on the site. Yes, I'm stuck in 100, 200 view jail on content. It'll get better. I would tell you, pay attention to um, do this. Now, this is a quick pro tip. If your content is based on another influencer's type of niche or topic, so first of all, you need to find people who are in your niche, who are doing content based on your topic and your niche. Look at what they're doing. Follow their roadmap for your next 3 to 5 videos. Try to do something similar. Their style, their hook on the screen, something similar, and try to model a little bit. That's what I did early on because I realized I was like, oh, sorry, say that again. I had to leave you. So try to find influencers, people who do your topic, who do your niche, who are in your niche. Try to see what they're doing for their content. What are they doing? How do they have their hook on the screen? How are they talking about the products or the topic itself? Try to model. I'm not saying copy, but use that as a model, as an example. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get that practice. And that's what I end up doing. I realize TikTok likes it when I do kind of these whole instructional videos, like when I hold my phone or I have some overlays or some clips. I started realizing, oh, I need to do more of that. And that's how my videos got a little better. Now, I still get the 200 views and I get the low views. I still get it and I kind of understand why I get it when I do a video. Like, it doesn't like when I do too many of my highlight videos from here. Not highlights, clips from here. I don't use the highlights as much. But the clips, I'll take a clip from my live stream. It doesn't like it. And that annoys me. It really does because I want to use this as content, but I realize it does not like this content. I don't know if it doesn't see it as original enough. I don't understand it. So when I do a video, I have to actually come and talk about something I might have talked about in my live stream, but I can't use my clip from my live stream. It doesn't like it. I'm not, again, I think it's part of these videos here are part of that Go Live incentive campaign. And so it always has that on there. I remove it, it puts it back, it suppressed the views, all the things. So I just realized that I can't do that. So I need to come here, come do a video in my TikTok feed and talk about the stuff, but I have to talk about it in an original way. I can't use my live stream from it. So that's little things like that I've kind of noticed. But I will tell you guys, that's the whole point of doing this because practice makes progress. You learn as you do. You'll figure it out as you go. But if you're not doing it, and I ain't doing it enough, then you're always going to be fumbling over and trying to figure things out. So I just started being a student of practice and a student of like researching in other people and trying to figure out other ways I could do my live or other ways I could do my content. Yeah. That's a shame because that's supposed to be one of the perks of doing a live stream, right? It should be. Again, it's my own issues. How you doing, um, Phantom? How you doing, friend? Yeah, it should be, and it could be a me issue. I just probably need to figure it out a little bit more. Let me say this in all honesty. I do have a few videos that I've been able to use the clips, and the videos have done well, like over, well for me it's like over 1,000 views. That's when I feel like, oh, that video did fine. um so I've had a few videos that did it. That's why I keep trying. So as opposed to giving up, I was like, oh, that video did well, why isn't this video doing well? And so I don't know if it's the algorithm. I know those videos that have done well, I might have done a little bit more editing to those videos, and so maybe that's it. I tried to do a little bit more editing. I didn't have a board on the screen. I think that's a problem too. It doesn't like when I do the boards. So little things like that I've noticed. So I've had some videos that have done well, which makes me like, let me try it again. Let me try it again. So, but just keep trying. It'll figure itself out. But sometimes it is that we need to kind of pay attention to some of the details, some of the things that we're doing and we shouldn't do. Okay. I noticed nuances like with certain content. I told you with getting your video categorized, I realized, oh, I need to say the word. I need to make sure the word's written. I need to make sure I do the text on the screen and slide it off. Oh, in my description, I need to put that word as well. And that's when, Janice, how you doing, friend? That's when I'm like, oh, okay, that video got categorized. And so I've had more videos get categorized doing that method than not. I do have some that don't get categorized. But the majority, when I really kind of focus a little bit more on a word and say that word a few times repeatedly throughout that video, it'll pick it up. I had a video the other day though got categorized and I was like, I didn't really even say that word. So you never know what TikTok is doing. So sometimes they keep you on your toes. They definitely keep you on your toes. Good morning. How you doing today? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, K Essentials. Thank you for so much, Donna. That totally makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely keep you on your toes. So I don't want to. Hey, Sadie, how you doing, friend? Coach Jay, hello, hello. Coach Jay, Happy New Year. How are you, friend? Coach Jay is back. How you doing, friend? Yes, so they definitely keep you on your toes. I'm doing well today. Shaking my head, TikTok, TikTok. I know, TikTok. The video. What was that? Yesterday's video. I think that was yesterday's video. It got categorized. I think the video is talking. I'm talking to is actually, you'll like this. Detroit doula coach. It is from Creator Search Insights. Creator Search Insights most times do well by me. Most times, not 100% either, but most times I can kind of do a video and I'll have a little bit of attraction because of that video. Um, and let me know if I need to talk about Creator Search Insights. I'm happy to explain that. Um, but most times it does well. The video I selected was for small influencers, and one of the hashtag words was for micro influencers. So I used that, slid off the screen, micro influencers. I think I typed the word micro influencers in the description as well, and I used the hashtag for it as well. It picked up micro influencers. That's the word it picked up. But I kept saying small influencers. I said the word influencers a few times. So maybe it just picked up the fact that I said influencers and then used micro influencers, and that's the one that it picked up on, as opposed to small influencers. So I hear a lot. What's that categorized and how? Okay. Yes. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I catch up on other comments. Yes, Taylor. Let me answer that question. Good morning. I'm doing well. So yeah. Categorize. If you look at a video, should I use micro influencers? You might want to. It. I think it's a popular search term too. You might want to. Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I see any. I'm gonna have to go to my page. Let me show you real quick. I'll show you what I mean by categorized. So when you look at a video, sometimes it'll, so this is the video I'm talking about. You see the word, look, not that, y'all. TikTok, be nice. See that? Micro influencer. This is my video I did yesterday. That's categorized. Typically what you see on a video is that it'll say find related content. That means it didn't get categorized. But if it did get categorized, it actually puts a word there. So that's what it means. Creator Search Insights put that there. No, not necessarily. No. I think that was a Creator Search Insight video, but not necessarily. I have other videos that I didn't use Creator Search Insights and it'll get categorized. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you another video. Because a lot of these say, what will happen sometimes is that it will show that it's categorized one day and I go back and I don't see it anymore. But let me check. Because these videos, my videos that did really well, they were once upon a time categorized. Like, so this video, it doesn't have it there, but this was LiveFest. It had LiveFest up there. So I know for a fact it used to have it. And this video had 5,000 views. Okay, so this one says TikTok effects. TikTok effects. So that one has it there. Now, is this a Creator Search Insight video? Let me check real quick. No, this isn't. No, this is LiveFest. So it talks about TikTok effects up there. So no, this isn't a Creator Search Insights because I always keep the hashtag for Creator Search Insights of when I use it. I keep that hashtag there too because it automatically puts the hashtag. I don't erase it. So yeah, that video wasn't one. So some of these, I don't know, TikTok has a mind of its own. This one says TikTok tips. And again, it's not categorized. It's not a Creator Search Insight video. Yeah. Oh, this one is actually a Creator Search Insight video. Oh, and this one had 20,000 views. Creator Search Insights, I tell you, most times it do well by me. That one was a Creator Search Insight video. Let me see. Yeah, some of these that used to have the search feature does not have it anymore. I'm not sure why. This one says TikTok Live. Let's see if it's a Creator Search Insights. Nope, this one isn't. This one says TikTok Live, and it's there. And this one has 6,500. Let me say this really quickly. Videos over time views will increase. Okay, I'm looking at these videos now and I'm like, oh, when did this video get 6,500? Had no clue. The video that had 20,000 views, had no clue it had 20,000 views. I told y'all lately my views on my content is improving. I did say that. So I think I'm getting more views on some of my older content. I got a video over here that has 9,500 views. Did not know. 9,500 views is not categorized. So I don't know. It used to be categorized. I'm not sure what's happening where some videos used to be and some are no longer. And now some still have the categorization on it. So I'm not sure what's happening, but rest assured people will go back and look at your content and binge it and kind of pay attention to it and stuff. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, this video has low views now. You might see some increased views over time. So you said truth. Yes. Yeah. So know that you got to produce the content. It'll get better. That's awesome. I think it's evergreen. You know, yes, it is. TikTok, though, I think it operates off like almost like a quarterly cycle where it pushes things out. Yet people that discovers you in a live will binge watch. They will. I have a lot of people that do that. That is true. TikTok is, yes, I think it is somewhat evergreen. Again, it being categorized does help it because people can search and see it and come across your video. YouTube is definitely evergreen. YouTube, you can have a post 10 years from now. Somebody search it, they find your video. TikTok, I think it works more on a quarterly cycle. There is some videos you'll go back to and you'll see, oh, this is a video that was done in 2024 or 2023. You'll see some of that. It depends on the topic and what you're searching. But that's not always the case. So I think it tries to show videos like within a quarter, maybe 2, maybe 6 months, something like that. I do that binge and I notice like it's like 2022 content was so good. Yeah, but that's because you came across the page. You're like, oh, let me go way deep into her content and let me keep watching. So that does happen. The other thing I don't want you to sleep on, um, I don't want you to sleep on is playlists. Playlists. So if you get to 10K, okay? So this is for my friends in the room, and I know some of you are striving for that. Nikita, are you still in the room? Let me know if you left. She probably left me. I was like, Lord, my TikTok might have not talked when I talked about the YT. TikTok was like, you are not gonna talk about the YT here. Um, but if you are striving to increase your community, increase your followings. That is something you don't want to sleep on. If you get to the point where you get to 10K followers, add playlists to your content. Now, you can manage your content. You essentially just create a listing of your videos and a title for it, and you put your videos underneath that. People will binge watch my playlists too. So some of those videos, those older videos that are getting viewed, is because they belong to one of these playlists under here. Uh, you said I want playlist, not TikTok. Yeah, yeah. So I need to do better because I created my playlist probably over the summer. So now it's been like 6 months. And so I need to add some of my newer content, some of this newer content to the playlist. I haven't done that. So I need to add some more content there. But people will just binge watch. Like my playlist, the one that's called Beginners Go Live Tips, that one gets binged. Those videos, a lot of those videos have a lot of views on them. And they're older videos because I'm talking through the steps to go live. Playlists, we have to have 10K followers, right? Yes, you do. You do. You have to have 10K followers. So that's something you want to kind of strive for. You want to get to the point where when you're thinking about going live, and going live, actually, the majority of my followers to get to 10K came from my go live journey. That 10K number, because who was here in the summer with me? I was stuck at 13, maybe 12. I want to say 12. 12K for the longest. Wouldn't budge. My 10K came within the first 3 months of going live. So January, February, March. By March, I had the 10K. I think there's a video where I celebrate 10K. It was either March or April that I celebrate 10K and getting it. So, and again, I'm trying to see if I can find a video. I think this is April 6th. I was sunburned because I just got back from my vacation. I'm looking at this. Hey, how you doing, Rebudget? Um, yeah, hold on one second. Okay, so yeah, I did a 90-day video. So I did it at the beginning of April with celebrating 10K. That's what I did. Okay, so with that, and it came from live. Majority started at 1600, came from live. So again, I don't want you to sleep on live. People were binge watching my content then too. So um, definitely do live stream too to increase your followers. I'll keep asking. Maybe TikTok will be nice. Exactly. He said, rebudget. Don't let me know if you how you doing. What is it? DBK. Thank you so much, friend, for the follow. Uh, you're gonna fill out my contact form. So just copy paste that web page. Let me know if it doesn't work for you to copy paste it and get to the page to fill it out. You gotta copy paste it in a browser. If it doesn't work for you, send me your email. Message me back with your email, and I'll email you the form so you can click it. Okay? Let me know if we need to do it that way. I found it and completed. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Hello, Ebony. How you doing, friends? Thank you all for coming back into the room. I appreciate you all coming to the room, coming back. I know TikTok might have pushed some people out, Mr. Love, thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. Betty, thank you for joining as well. As you guys come in, let me know if you have questions, my newbies. I was answering questions. Super fans, I was going to answer that question real quick. So we went all around talking about different things. So I want to make sure, I don't know if I need to answer that. I was talking about analytics really quickly. I was talking about analytics quite a bit too. Let me know if you guys have other questions because we're skipping around a couple different directions. So I always want to make sure you guys understand how to engage, how to look at your, how to think about your live stream in general. We're growing this year. We say this is your growth. So you got to be here to do it. Okay? I tell you guys all the time, practice makes progress. Drop that sticker in the chat if you don't mind so we can get some engagement. 300 comments. Congratulations. If you guys don't mind dropping practice makes progress in the chat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a sticker. It's a sticker for fan club members. You can click the comment. There's a little grayed out heart. Click that heart. You see all the fan club stickers. And one of the stickers is practice makes progress. Thank you so much. How you doing, Stacy? Thank you for joining. So as you come in, thank you so much. Unforgettable. Appreciate the stickers. Um, and again, the stickers are a great way as you're growing. It's a great way to keep your fan club and your people engaged. They'll send stickers. You want to have stickers that you can share that they can participate that way. Sometimes people don't even really comment. They'll send stickers, which is comments. Let me be clear. You're commenting when you send a sticker. So that's a great way to get the engagement going. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. Thank you, Rebudget. I appreciate you all. Show me the watch video thing again. Show me that watching video thing again, please. Let me know what you meant by that, Naomi. Let me know what you meant by that. The watching video thing again. Watching video, watching video. I'm not picturing what you're talking about. The playlist? Is that what you're talking about? Thank you, Miss K Latte. I see you. Appreciate the stickers, friends. And it helps more than emojis. It does. It does. Stickers. Yeah. Definitely stickers. We'll check out your live. Oh, you're talking about Carol Time. That's good. Um, Let me know what you meant. Yes, the playlist. Okay. Um, when you go, it's going to be something you get at 10K followers. So you definitely have it. So let's go here. Let me go to my page. How to get it. Since I have started it before, it says manage playlist. But how to get it? This managed playlist was not there. I had to find it. Hold on one second. Let me look. I think it's under TikTok Studio. I remember having to find it. It was not an easy find. Let me see. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. Here it was. More tools. Playlist. There. So under the more tools, you're on the post side. Here you're gonna go to playlist. And that's where you can go click that. And that's where you can create a playlist. And then it'll show where you can take your videos and just check mark those videos to add to that playlist. Give it a title. You can come up with a title for your playlist. And then if you click these, you can reorganize the videos how you want. But that's how you do, create a playlist. So you should see it. If you don't see it on your screen, you should see it under this more tools, the playlist area. Good morning, everybody. How you doing, OT Strategist? Welcome to the room, friend. I think it's a way to make playlists before 10K. They call it categories. There's another thing called categories. It's not quite like a playlist. And I don't remember. I think I tried to look into categories. I think there's a way you get access. I don't think everyone has access. I can't remember what was the details there. Thank you so much. You are amazing. I've got to go. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much, Donna Ray. Thank you for being here. You're welcome, friend. Good morning, everybody in the room. Thank you, Miss K Latte. Oh, okay. I don't remember. See, as you can see, categories isn't here for me. I think that's what it's called. Categories. Is it catalog? Maybe catalog. But I can't remember what you're doing. It's not the same as a playlist, though. It's not the same. But I think you can create what's called a catalog, but I can't remember how to do it. It may be on the live side. Let me check something. Thank you for the stickers. I don't remember. Anybody else knows? Tell me. Put it in the chat if you know about what we're talking about. But I think it has something to do with your videos that you welcome to the room. How you doing, Kevin? Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I think it's a catalog for your videos. Let's see, under post. No, that's not it. I'm on the live side. Um, yeah, I don't see. Oh, here it is. It's under okay, this is what you're talking about. So if you go into your live recordings and thank you so much, Alec. I was like, what's going on? Thank you for that, friend. Thank you for the happy hat. Thank you for being here, friends. Those who are coming into the room, I appreciate you all. So we're talking about all things going live. We're talking about going live in the new year. We're starting the year off right. I want you guys to start the year off right. I don't want you to be nervous, afraid about this. This is something you can learn. It does take time. Some of the features I'm talking about now are kind of like advanced features too. So I don't want you guys to get stuck on that. Content is important. Engaging your audience, saying hi to those people as they come in, engaging back with them, letting them feel seen and heard and connected to you. And then also making sure you're promoting your live stream and talking about your topic, okay? And tapping your screen. You gotta spend some time warming up your room, getting people in the room. Glow with me. How you doing, friend? You gotta warm up your room. You gotta get people to come in, getting engaging, sharing out your live, doing all the things. Thank you all for coming into the room. I appreciate you all being here. So if we're gonna be a new year, new me, that's what we've been talking about. Year of growth. We want to have a new year, new me as we go live. Then that means you have to kind of do this, be in the live, showing up, supporting. So really quickly, we were talking real quick. I was going to show you live recordings. There's a symbol up here, that settings here. Create playlists for posted recordings. That's another way you can do it. And you can create this playlist name. So you can have some use for yours to summarize your playlist covers. And so you can have a playlist for your posted recordings. I think that's what you're talking about. I'm not sure, Glam. That may be another way to do it. I've never done that. I don't know if I have posted recordings. I wonder if the videos I've been posting as highlights, does that count? That's interesting. I may do that and see if that does anything. That's interesting. Envision, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I may play around with that and see what happens from it. But that's another way to do it. And you'll see. So yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go back to analytics. Thank you so much, Envision. Thank you for that daily heart me. I missed that. Oh, okay. I went to live recordings. Has anyone ever done this before? Let me know if you've done it. Anybody in the agency, let me know if you've done it. I've never done this. So if you go to your settings wheel, once you're under your live recordings, it says create playlists for posted recordings. Now, hi, how you doing, darling? And so under here, I can do a live recording and I can share. Let me see. So what if I do? Let's do the word. I was just say test. Okay. So I do next. Oh, so it's pulling some of the videos I used as clips. Oh, look there. So you can create a playlist of your live recordings. Okay, so what if I did that? Let's see. Let me see, done. What happens? Nice. So this one says benefits of super fans. That's the video that I put there. And then what I can do, let me see, what does it say? I can share this playlist with you all. I can edit playlists. I don't know where it goes though. So I have to share it. I wonder where it goes. Where would it go? Let me go. Let me edit my title. Edit playlist. Let's edit the title. We're going to change it. I'm going to say super fans. And so what if I did that? So, and then if I'm going to hit, let's see, add post. So what happens? Only public posts that aren't in another playlist can be added. Oh, okay. Okay. So what if I do that? So where does that go? Let's see. Does it go on my page? I don't see it on my page. I don't see it on my page. I don't know if it goes on my page. I don't know where it went. I have no clue. I have no clue where it went. Let me see. Does it show as a? Oh no, it's good. I guess it's gonna show. It says Superfan is there. So why don't I see it? Did it get added? I don't see it, y'all. How do you get there? Like to make how do you get there to make playlists? You gotta have 10,000 followers. So maybe I have that because I have 10K followers. That particular feature for the video highlights. You have to have 10,000 followers, and then once you get to 10,000 followers, you can go. This was the live site I was doing, but if you go to down to post, you're gonna scroll down to playlist. So Superfans is there, but I don't see it. I didn't see it on my page. Am I missing something? Um, it'll be interesting. I'm going to have to go on my other account and see if I see it. I don't see it though. Wait, what? What did I make the title and everything? Did it make the title? No, I made the title. I titled it Superfans. Good morning. How you doing, Lee Ann? Okay, I see. Yeah, so Darla, what I was sharing before you came in, I said it's important that you grow your community, grow your followers, engage in this app, build your community, and then there's different features you can unlock too. So obviously doing playlists at 10K followers. 10K followers also get you video gifts. So on your content, people can gift you. People can gift you that way too. So after I make a title, where do I post it? It's posting on your page. It's gonna post here. So let me do this. Let me go to my other account. Let me go to my other account, and then I'm gonna go to my Dr. Lisa page so you guys can see it. So go to my other account. So right now I'm in my live. Let me come out and come here and go to my Dr. Lisa page. So, oh, Superfans is there. Superfans is there. So when someone is looking at your page, this is what people view. So Naomi, is that Naomi? Um, please do a sample. So please join the fan club by grabbing a daily heartbeat. Thank you so much, friend. So here's what I say. So this is my Dr. Lisa page. I'm looking at it as if I'm y'all. Looking at this page as a viewer. When you come to my page, these are playlists. So Superfan playlist is there now. So those are playlists. It says view all my playlists. That's the way y'all see my page. That's exactly what you guys would see. And what I was saying earlier is that once you get to 10K followers, you can have playlists added to your page. And you can go back and add these videos to a playlist. It only lets you add one video to one type of playlist. So I was just sharing earlier. Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you for that. So I had not added a lot of these newer videos to a playlist yet. So that's what I was just sharing. I was sharing some of my older videos are in these playlists like beginner go live tips or branding secrets 101, how to brand yourself, go live mindset, advanced live hot topics. And so hot tips. And so then I just created this new playlist for super fans. And this playlist is based on my live recordings. Remember earlier I said, oh, I don't use my live recordings as much, but I do use them sometimes. And those videos don't tend to do as well. Well, here's what I said also. When I put videos in my playlist, people binge watch my content. So that may be a way to kind of get people to see some of those live recordings because I have them in a playlist. And people might go back and binge watch my playlist, my video clips from my content. So just those are other ways you can get more views on your content, more engagement. That does mean that you have to have 10K followers. Okay? 10K followers or more. I will tell you, create a playlist. Create a playlist. I was slow. I did not create my playlist until like nice. Yes, that's nice. You know what, E-Nurse? I know you saying, yeah, that's nice, friend, because you're about to be at 10K followers. I'm just saying. I know what that meant. Congratulations, friend. E-Nurse had a video that did really, really well. And so she did it based off a text post. Just telling y'all, no sleep on those text posts either. You say yes, hallelujah. Hey, how you doing, Dr. Daryl? And so create a playlist once you get there. I was a little slow on doing it. I think I didn't create my playlist until like 12K followers. So I should have had it as soon as I got 10K followers. I should have had some playlists there. Content type. Content type for eNurse. She does caregivers. Her content type is for caregivers. So is that what you were asking? Yeah. So her content type was caregivers. So yeah, and really, I think a combination of her text posts, her song, her list. I'm sorry, her song that was added to the video or to the text post was really good, and people resonated with that. That was a trending video. I'm sorry, trending audio. And then her post as well was a good post for people to engage with. So it did really well. So yeah, I know I'm saying that's a huge issue for lots of people. Yes, content type. Yes, people need to figure out their content. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You said playlist of videos. Yes. So when you click this, if you go to my page right now, this is the view you guys see. You just see videos. I put these videos in here. And it looks like it's a part one, part two series. You see that? It puts all these parts in there. I didn't do that. TikTok put that there. So that's not what I did. Because these videos are not necessarily in any type of order. But TikTok will put it in there as if it's different parts. So people can see that. Yeah. You said, does it matter what you put on the playlist? Or can it be just anything? You know what? Here's what I will tell you. The playlist title is important. Because people will click that title and say, oh, I'm a beginner. I'm going to go to her beginner go live tips. Oh, I want to learn more about branding secrets, how to brand yourself here. Okay, wait a minute. What's the go live mindset? I'm nervous. I'm afraid. What's some of her videos about mindset? So the way you title the playlist is going to be important. That speaks volumes to what type of content you produce. Okay? Because if you're somebody who's all over the place and random with your content and stuff, you know, if there's a way to coordinate, kind of come up with a theme for all the randomness that's happening, then that's the way to do it. The playlist can be that. You can say, hey, funny content or videos to support your, whatever. What's your topic, friend? Let me look at your bio. I didn't even look. Let me look at your bio. You said life and family. I post anything. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. So you got to come up with some themes for those videos. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Come up with some themes, some topic themes, and you decide what that is. Okay. So got it. Can I do that now? Oh no, you have to have 10K followers. I think Dr. Darrell, you came in after I said that. So yeah, for playlists, you have to have 10K followers. So obviously that would be a goal for people to get to 10K followers because they can offer the playlist on their page. But that would be a goal for you. Oh, that's why so many people playlist doesn't match the part one, part two, etc. Yeah, TikTok put that there. Yep, that's it. Oh, I didn't know you had noticed that. Yeah, the parts don't necessarily go into a sequence. Not at all. TikTok puts that there for them. Thank you for the follow, Tara. How you doing, friend? It's either business or personal, both limits each. Say that again. What the Detroit doula coach? What is that referring to? You talking about playlist still? Let me know what you're talking about. Or you talking about the content? It's either business or personal, both limits each. Um, what was that in reference to? The playlist? Let me know. But that's how it looks. If you mix it up, you talking about your content, 10K. I'm trying to get to 5K. Wow. Yeah. 10K. Like I said, going live, posting content. Yes. Okay. Going live, posting content. Give me 1 second. My eyes itching. It's going to be important to grow. Okay. If you are showing up, you going live consistently. I told you when I went live, my live experience was based on my growth to 10K happened in 90 days because of my go live time. I had 1,600 followers when I started going live in January. So from 1,600 to 10K happened by April, the end of, it was like in March. And I posted about it at the beginning of April. So that was my 10K journey. But it did require me to show up. I had some success with people coming in my live, a lot of followers and stuff. And so just know as you do this, the repetition, the consistency is going to pay off. You'll see that. It does take time, though. I don't want you guys to make it seem like it's going to happen overnight, but there are opportunities that happen. We just talked about eNurse. eNurse is a great example of somebody who had, was it, what was the number? Was it 1,500 followers in September? She did a video, this text post she did in December, y'all. So she was growing and going and going and going. In December, she did the text video. That text video got you, I'm going to say 7,500 followers just from that one post. She's grown throughout December all the way into January and still growing, still going. It ain't stopped. Yeah. So just know that those type of things happen too. Don't get me wrong. But she was posting the content, being consistent, doing what she normally does, and had a video that did really well. And you show up here, you show up, you be consistent, it'll happen. How like you said, nothing happens overnight, friend. How often do you post? Well, it has had some ebbs and flows to my posting schedule. Yeah, I've had some ebbs and flows to it. I think back, I'll be honest with you, back then, I was definitely posting daily. I'm gonna say some of those videos might be even twice a day because I got to at different spurts. I've gotten to the point where I've done 3 times a day, I've done twice a day, and I've done once a day, and I've done a little break where I ain't posting like a week. I've done little stuff like that, but for the most part, I try to get once a day. So it just depends. I definitely try to do once a day, but I was posting. Yep. Today will be my 7th day going live. That gal Jill. That gal Jill, you're doing it, friend. You're live. It says co-work live, creating community around decluttering. Ooh, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Look at your friend. Love it, Jill. Good girl. That's awesome. Um, Taylor, you said, I like that nothing happens overnight. It does not, friend. My post today, we'll see how well it does. My post today was just that. Like, this is not easy. It doesn't happen overnight. You got to put the work in. That's exactly what I posted about today. And wait a minute, it was a clip from my live, so we'll see how well it does. But it was a clip from my live, and I had said that in the live stream. And I was like, you know what? Let's talk about growth. Let's talk about this process because we got to look at it as a process. It doesn't happen overnight. All her previous valuable posts made folks that came across the text posts follow. Yes. Yep, that's it. I do believe that. Leanne, I do believe that. And even if it does, the followers may not be your audience. That's true. That's true. Um, it just depends on how your content is done and what value people find from your content too, because they may be converted because they get to know, like, and trust you. So you might convert them. My plan is to go steady and what does that mean? Cozy? I really want followers who are my audience. Consistent. Okay, consistent. Gotcha. I was like, cozy. Yes, you do want followers that your audience. And again, but based on what you're talking about, what you're sharing with people, they may become your audience. There are plenty of people who come in here and say, I ain't never going live. I don't see the point. I ain't doing it. I don't want to do it. And then they come back and listen some more. And then they'll come back and say, Doc, I went live. I went live. So, who was that? I will say Nika Grace is probably in that category. Unwritten Unstoppable, Miss Darlene, she's probably in that category. Those are people who would listen to me for months and it was like, okay, I guess I'll go live now. So, but they weren't necessarily, convinced at first. Also think TikTok send more engaging accounts when you have more followers. That I think that is some truth to that. I think there is some truth to that. They send so many non-engaging accounts to lives when you don't have a lot of followers. You know what? I wasn't saying that necessarily. I do talk to a lot of beginners, and I think what you say and what you're talking about does matter to people stopping the scroll. And so, if your topic, and you guys know I talk about this all the time, this algorithm is listening to your words. TikTok is listening to you. TikTok is trying to see what you're talking about so that they can push people into your room that is interested in that topic. Okay? So to me, the onus is on you to know what you're talking about and who you're talking to so you can name that. So you can say, hey, TikTok, I'm talking to beginners. I'm talking to micro influencers. I'm talking to small creators. I'm talking to people who are trying to figure out how to make money online. I'm talking to the people who are nervous, afraid, shy, scared. TikTok, I'm helping them go live. You know what I'm saying? So you're doing this so that TikTok hears you and you're being very clear about who you're talking to. Okay? So that's going to be key to this. I fine tooth comb all my viewers. It's a hot mess. It's so funny. Yes, I talked a lot to beginners. Yes, yes. Miss Darlene, yeah, you are my category of people who was not going live. She's like, I'm just gonna keep listening to Dr. Lisa. But no, that's the beauty of this. You're gonna find your audience. You're gonna find your people. They will come across your live stream. I think it's gonna be important for you to be clear, to be very clear about your topic, to be very clear about your content, so that people can go back and engage. So, there's creators here that I just find super funny. And I'm looking at their content because they come up in my feed or something like that, or if they're on my other accounts and they come up in my feed, and I go to their content and their little red circle, they're live, and I'll click to go in their live because I was like, oh, that was a funny video. Let me see what they do in their live. That type of stuff happens too. Color and Gems, how are you, friend? Thank you for being here. Dr. Lisa, what's good for faceless content to go live, or is it the same? Faceless content to go live. I have a couple people who do faceless. I don't know if she's still here. D Digital Designs. She's a good one. She so faceless content, the benefit of faceless content is that you are going to be a learning live. Your whole live is focused on showing something on the screen that you're sharing with people. You just can't be live and faceless and just talking because people gonna scroll. You gotta have something visually that they're looking at. So if you're gonna do faceless, you got to show something on the screen that they can relate to. That maybe they're in your live because D Digital, she does the Canva training. So she's teaching you how to leverage Canva for different types of projects and stuff. So the whole time you don't see her face. She's actually a very lovely person, very cute, attractive person. You ain't never seen her face. She's showing her digital designs the whole time, and she's talking through it. And so that's the way to do it. Um, I just want quality followers, not people who just take up space. Well, you gotta do a little bit of education and training there. You said power about all things faceless in AI tech. No problem here. Guiding pros to digital income with simple online systems and millionaire next door policies. Okay, so you're doing the AI too, then, Taylor. I would tell you if D is here, Color and Gems, are you going to be faceless too? I think you are faceless. Color and Gems, because I think you're doing the coloring. So people who do some of that, those type of things, yes, I am. So she does the coloring and she's faceless. Um, Leanne is another one. She's an artist, but she's not faceless, but she is showing live studio where she's showing her face at the bottom and talking. And at the top, she's showing her craft, her creative um, techniques. And so you see that. You see her hand moving, doing all this stuff on the upper screen. So she's using this dual camera, not the dual camera, the camera source, dual camera source, where she has two different camera sources coming through because of Live Studio. You said my facial expressions are a huge part of my communication style. Gotta show my face. You know what? I think it's brilliant. I really do think it's brilliant because I think it's the best of both. So people see you. Again, that know, like, and trust is so important. So important. I don't want y'all to underestimate that because people get to know you. They feel like, oh wow, yeah, she's a hyper. Yep. Yeah, so they get to know you and they get to see you doing it in real time, and then they get to see the person behind the camera so that they can say, hey, how are you doing that? Or they're just saying, okay, I want to learn from you because you're so smart about how you're able to do both of these things at the same time. And so it really is an interesting live. And then she has like nice music playing, nice little vibe in her room. So I'm just gonna say that as a quick plug. But just recognize, yeah, you do both. You can do both. Yep. So it just depends on what you're trying to do in your room. Um, but if you want to see examples, I tell you guys all the time, in the very beginning of this process, you got to do your research. You got to do your research. Research is so important because, so I started in January. The reason why I was so confident about doing January and making that my start date, it was a clean start, new year, new me. Just gonna go ahead and start this thing. But I had already been to other lives. I started on this Apple Mile account in September of 2024. So by me doing those other lives and going and being faceless, because my content on that page was all faceless stuff, nobody knew it was me, and seeing those people go live and talk about different things. And then when I created this account, Dr. Lisa, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be face forward. I'm a brand based on my personal identity because that's important to be authentic and honest because people are gonna ask questions. People are gonna ask questions, and you gotta say, if I don't know the answer, I'll say I don't know the answer, y'all. Who else in the room know the answer to that? Who else has done that? Or if I'm saying something and people always come in and say, what type of doctor are you? I tell them I'm a PhD. I'm not an MD. I'm a PhD, and I talk about my experience in higher ed and stuff. And so you got to be authentic and honest. And so telling people your journey, telling people your situation, and sharing your insights is going to be so critical. So I was doing my research all that time, seeing other people on live streams, seeing how they do it, and then realizing, and here's the catch to this, realizing like, hey, there's a gap or a void here. There are people, there's not, no one's talking about how to go live as a new person. Everybody's talking about it to support their business or their services or what they're doing. And I was like, hey, if I'm a new person and I was nervous and afraid because I kept hearing that too, then I want to talk to my new friends, my people who are just learning this for the first time. So I made that part of my process. I'm learning it, come learn from me. Let's learn together. And so that was what I was doing. But again, I was showing my face. I was engaging. I was being very intentional about what I was doing and what I knew and what I didn't know. And then obviously there were other live hosts that was also doing their own thing. And people can go there and learn from them too. The problem is that as you do this enough, you kind of move away from what does it mean to be new. And so you kind of forget about how to talk to the new people. So I was making it a point to always kind of bring that to the forefront. And so I still try to do that. And again, it just depends on how you want to show up on this platform that people will, again, learn how to learn from you, trust you, get to know you, as well as feel comfortable coming back and continue to support you. So that's a big piece of it. How you doing, Vita? Thank you so much, Larita. Thank you so much for joining. Others coming in the room. Let me know if there's any questions. Eugene, how you doing? Coming back in. Appreciate you all coming through. Hey there, how you doing, friend? Let me know how's your live journey going. We are new to this SME. Thank you so much for being here. Meals Rilling. Beastie Rich, how you doing, friend? Sun Custom Designs, thank you for joining. So other people coming into the room, thank you so much for being here. If I um missed you in any way, let me know. I'm happy to say hi to you. Tell me you're new in the room as well. So I know you're new and you're here, friends. Let me know if there's any questions. I'm gonna get off shortly. Here's the deal. I do come back at 4, and I was teasing saying I wasn't gonna be on here super long. And I'll tell you right now, time goes so fast. So it's so fast. I've been here an hour and 51 minutes. So I'm gonna stay to 2 o'clock, but I'm gonna get off soon. My question's about add live to story while on live. What you mean? What's the question? You said how to do that? Or you're saying should you do it? What's the question, Glam? Thank you for the follow. Be yourself. Thank you so much for that follow. Um, Joe, thank you for joining. No, can I come up? Yeah, sure. Let's see. Um, I just sent you a request. Those who are coming in the room, appreciate you all being here. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you grab your daily heart me if you are new to my live, and make sure if you don't mind sharing out the live, I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. Hey, Glam, or the Detroit doula coach.
Um, so I was trying to figure it out. I was like, let me ask Dr. Lisa because I kept forgetting to ask you this for the longest, like months now. But when you're on live and you are sharing the live out, right, with the arrow,
Yeah,
and then it says that you can add your live to your story,
yeah. I do it every time.
but no one can see your story when you do that.
What do you mean?
No one else can see it.
What do you mean? I just got my live. Hold on. Oh, you're saying because if they press it, they see your live, see that you're live.
Yeah, it just brings them to your live. It doesn't even show anything in the stories.
It brings them to your live because you're sharing your live to your story. You want them
I
to come to
know,
your
but it
live. You
doesn't.
want them to press this.
Right, but it doesn't show. So what I mean is like when you share it, so if you put anything there, none of that shows up. I'm like, well, what's the point of doing all that? Because I thought that when you put it in your stories, like normally how when people can watch your stories and
Mm-hmm.
they see all the stuff that you posted,
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression that when I shared it, that it would be in the stories, but it really is nothing there. It just makes them come to your live.
Okay.
So
Let's.
they don't get to see what you post with that share. You know how like if you put words and stuff on there, nobody is
No, when
seeing
you
it
share it in
for
your
real.
live, you're just sharing a clip of yourself. Like if I share my live right now, I see myself.
Right. So if you click the share button,
I just shared it. I just shared it to my story.
right. But when you click to share it to your story, it allows you to make it like it's actually a story
True, but
where you can add all the things to it and but nobody's seeing
they
it.
see
I
it.
was like,
They
why?
see it afterwards. It'll be there as a shared event that happened.
Right, right.
But Glam.
It'll show how many people came in your life. It shows that bland screen.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that stuff that you put there,
What stuff did you put
if you
there? You
add
can't put it
stuff to
here.
it, huh?
You can't add nothing here while you're here.
So when you click share and then it goes to your live, I mean to your story, it goes to your story. When you click that add to story, it goes to it like it's putting it in your story, right?
But nothing's on the screen right now. But my face. And right now I'm on pause. Okay, there we
That's
go.
not what I want. That's what she's saying. That's what I want. That's not what I want. That's why I'm asking Dr. Lisa about it because I'm gonna stop doing it because that's not what I want. When I share my life to my stories,
Right.
I want it to show what I'm actually doing. It doesn't do that. It just brings the people to the page. So when you're not on live and you
Yeah.
go to somebody's stories, right? You see all these people's stories. You see what their stories is showing. Like if they show their dog running down the street, whatever they share to their stories, you see all of that stuff. So when I create the post, when I say, okay, add to story, then I put 2026 live, come join my live. I'm talking about this, and I'll put it in like a sticker or whatever. I do all of
Gotcha. You
that.
do all that. So that's there in
Yeah,
your story.
none of that ever shows up anywhere, even after the live. None of that is on there, and I'm like, why are they letting me do all that work and it doesn't show up anywhere?
So wait a minute. You're doing the work in the live?
Yes.
You shouldn't be. I just tried to do it. It didn't show up for me. And maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it didn't
Try
show
to
up for
do
me.
what?
I just tried to type on my screen. When I share my live out, I see myself talking,
Okay.
and I think what you're doing is what you're adding. You're clicking the text
You
on
can add
screen.
stickers, you can add text, all of that, but you have to move it. It's there, but you have to move it.
Yeah, but why would you do all that?
Because I wanted to show up after I get off. So that was my initial thing, thinking
Well, it
that
won't show
I
up
would
after
post
you
it
get
to
off
my
because
story.
it won't show up because once that live event ends, it goes to the brown screen. It's over.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I did not know that.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
later on people will be able to see what the live was. I'm like, that's a waste of time. Don't even let people
Well,
add it to
why are
their
you?
story. That doesn't make sense.
Why would you add all that text? You just add that you're going live, and when they click your red button, they come in your live. The goal is for them to come to your live.
Right, but I was just saying when you end, it should give people. I was thinking it would give them a snapshot of what your live was about. That's what I was saying.
Mm-mm. It's gone. It was just
I've
for
been
that live
doing
event.
that for a long time, Dr. Lisa, and I just went and tried to look at it from my other account. I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like it just kept making me come to the live. Like you can't even look at the other stories that are there when you're on live. It won't even let you see the old stuff.
Right. Yeah. Rhonda said post a clip after the live. You could post a clip after the live and post it in your story. That's true.
Yeah, I know I do that already.
Yeah. That's a way to do it. Doing the live is to get people in the live. Now, do they need to know all the stuff in the story? No. They just need to click that red circle and come in your live. That's the goal. The red circle's there anyway, because I'm live right now. So
Right.
any story I posted a video before I came live. Y'all don't see that. Matter of fact, I thought that could have been your complaint. Your complaint could have been that my stories I posted previously before I went live, they can't see.
Right. That too. That's what I was saying. That part too. But also, I'm wondering. So when you go to the search, so
Okay.
if you go to the search,
Search of the just in general search.
yeah,
Okay.
and then type your name in, like if they're looking for you.
Yeah, that's what I have in here. That's my
Okay.
page. I'm right there. These are
So-
the imposters.
So
This
it'll
is
show
me.
that it'll show the first one is you actually live.
Yep, that's me right now with the red circle.
No. I'm talking about the actual video.
So go here.
No. Go back.
You're
Okay,
saying
go down.
it shows what you mean. You're saying this should show me that I'm live right now. It's not doing that. Hold on one second. Why isn't
It
it doing?
normally does that.
Yeah, why isn't it doing that? I know what you're saying. It should show me as a live person. If I go to live, it shows me here under the live side.
Oh, but is that you right now?
That's me right now.
Okay, I was like, that shirt color is wrong. I was like, that's a video.
That's me.
Okay, so listen. So this was my other thing with that. I said, so I wonder when you post it, does it show that as the cover of your live? When you post that, like share to the story, does it show that as a cover?
No, it as a story.
No, as the part where you're searching right there. When you first get to that, does it show that as your cover for your live?
No, it's going to show my logo.
No, not there in the actual video.
For some reason, it's not showing the video here. I know what you're talking about. It normally shows the videos. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's go back here to this one. No, it's going to show my logo. My stuff shows my logo. I've done that before. I don't change. I'm not one of those people that change out my live all the time. You know, you can change your live when you set your live event. You can change the photo. You can change what image people see. I don't change it, so everybody always sees my my logo here.
Oh, when you make the live event,
Mm-hmm. That's where you change it at.
and then
Live
once you
event, or
are,
when you first go live, when you're on that live landing page, you can change that photo. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, when you're creating the live event, that's what you're talking about.
No, actually, I'm saying something else. Hold on a second. Hey, Jeannie, when you go here, this here, you can change this. This here, you can change that photo. So
Oh,
if
wait a minute. Go back one. Where did you click?
I clicked here.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That's the photo people are changing. So you can change this,
I think
and I
that's
can.
only for people with 10,000 followers. I've
Mm-mm,
never seen that.
mm-mm. I know for a fact you can change that with less followers. You just need to click
I've
it.
never seen that.
Yeah, you can change that. Anybody has that feature.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
to look at that when I get off my live at 12
Yeah.
midnight.
So people will see your logo. Yeah. So if you change that, and there are people who change it every time they go live. There's
Yeah,
people
I've
who.
seen that. That's
Uh
why I
huh.
was like, how is their cover always different?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's people who change it every single time they go live. I don't change mine. I'm like, whatever. To me, it's kind of branding because I want people to know it's me, and they're like, oh, this is my live stream. But
Yeah, it's always like the people I've seen that do it. It's always them, but it's like they may have the battle thing on there. They may have, you know what I'm saying? They change it depending on, I guess, whatever is going on that
right.
they feel they want to draw people more
Yeah,
to.
I've seen people change it where it's like a flyer almost, or it's not them. You don't see them. It's like, okay, well, how would I know that's your live? Like, you got to look at the words. So to me, it's not giving you enough branding recognition because people need that. People need to say, oh, okay, this is Dr. Lisa live. Let me click here. They need to be able to see that quickly.
Will you save me some time? Because I will not be doing that anymore.
Right, right.
I mean, Dr. Lisa, what I tell you, I was in advance with the filters and just, Lord, no more.
No, but share your live. Definitely share the
No,
live.
I'm sharing.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
just not doing all that extra stuff.
don't
Yeah.
do all that. No, because I mean the goal is to get them in the room. So get them in the room, and then that's where you say, "Here's what we talking about. Here's what the live is about," or have a board or something else that you're saying. Here's what's going on here. But yeah, I wouldn't do all the extra stuff with the share with the story piece. Rich, thank you so much. You said I came. Can you catch me up? I got in late. Rich, we're about to get off, but I will definitely support. Let me know you're new. So I come back at 4 o'clock Eastern. Glam, I'm sorry. Did you have something else, friend? I appreciate you coming up.
That was the last. That was the only one. Yeah, that was the only one. That was bothering me for a while. So yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, appreciate you. Bye bye. All right. Rich. So come back. 4 o'clock. I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern daily. Daily. I come back. If you come back, we're going to talk some more. You guys have been amazing. We have a lot of conversation, especially for beginners. We call this the year of growth. That's why that board is up here because we're trying to grow. We're trying to, when I talk about new year, new me, we're going to do something radically different this year. So I just celebrated 1 year of going live every single day. On January 1st was my 1 year live anniversary. Liveversary. So I talk about it. I want you all to grow. Rich, what it says hardworking, love being nice and happy. I love that, friend. Appreciate you coming in. Can you can also schedule your lives also. Yes, you should be scheduling your live. So really quickly, when we talk about scheduling lives, let's see. You can go here. You can go on your screen and click live, and you can create a live event. And this is where you schedule a live. So Glam, that's why I said that photo thing is not under here. It's on that live page, that home page. That's where you change out the photo. You put the description, the time. Make sure you change this from a shoppable live if you're not doing shop. And then this is where you turn on the audience control or turn it off. It turns on automatically for shop lives. So you can turn it off, toggle that off. Hey, Jamie Lee, how you doing, friend? Um, and so, Dr. Lisa, I'm going live at 12 p.m. Central. I was just going to ask for my roll call. Can you also create live pay lives? You can. This is where the live type would be. And this is where you would create an exclusive event. You see it right there. It says viewers, register, and pay to watch. So that's where you create an exclusive event. And then it says you'll need to select the price for the event. So I need to select a price. Hold on one second. Um, and so that's when you put the price in and all that stuff. So let's just say it was 99 cents. I'm not doing this like that, but you know what I'm saying? And this is where you do, and you kind of put on the audience control because it's a paid event. The audience control, I do believe has to come on, because it's a paid event and they paid to attend. I think you got to make it audience control, but don't quote me on that. You might be able to have it off. Viewers who haven't purchased can preview for 30 seconds. So that's another way to do it. And then you turn that on to make sure you are within the community guidelines because it's an exclusive event. Oh, by the way, TikTok gets half of that money. Yes, TikTok gets paid for everything you do on this app. Okay? TikTok gets a share. You're live. When you send gifts in the live, you're getting compensated for those gifts. You get monetized, rather. Monetized comes through the Scale Live rewards. If you do, the most you can make per live is 40%. TikTok gets 60. Okay? And then there's some other percentages you get if you keep going live throughout the week. Those are called the weekly missions, based on your fan club members coming in, based on how many days you go live. And then if you league up higher, you get compensated that way too. You can monetize that way as well. Yes, they do it. It's their app. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You are paying to play. Okay. So yeah, you just got to be careful of that. So live events is something you want to do. I actually started this live by saying you schedule a live event. Schedule a live event. Make sure you have that, because once you schedule it, it will show up on your profile as a live event. If I go back to my Dr. Lisa page, I scheduled this as a live event. So you guys will see that. You will see it there. So here, it says it right there. This is my 10 o'clock. Okay? And I actually have a 4 o'clock on here as well. I've already scheduled my 4 o'clock. Okay? So this is the 10 o'clock that we're in. So you want people to see that. Always forget to schedule events. You got to schedule events. Yeah, schedule it and share it and talk about it in your content. Your content, if you guys see, I tell you all the times, if you go back and look at some of these videos, many of the videos will end with me saying, join me live daily, where I give tips to go live and how to monetize on this app. I share that. There's some videos where I'll put on the video at the end, 10 a.m., 4 p.m. daily. You'll see that flash across the screen, or you'll hear me say it verbally. I always promote that I am a live host and I go live, and this is when I go live, because people see your content and they're like, oh, she's live. And then obviously, as you can tell, people can see that I'm live now. And on your video content, people will see, let's see, let me show it to you. Was on this one, the way it's scrolling, it has the go live event. It has it in there. So it's saying I'm going live right now. So people can see it that way as well. Janice Johnson, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. She said, I know. You can schedule several days in advance. Yes, you can. You can have them out there well in advance, and you should. Because when you end this live, guess what? When you guys get off this live, and when I end this live, you're gonna see my next live event show up. It's gonna show you my 4 o'clock. It'll be there for you to see. So you guys can pre-register for that and get a reminder that I'm live. So yeah. Yep, we're showing your profile and your lives upcoming. Yep, it sure will. Yes, I need to do that. Yep. So it's a way to promote yourself. You got to treat this like a business. You got to treat it like a business, and you got to promote yourself. Okay? You got to let your audience know that you're coming here. This is what you do. This is your topic. This is how you continue to show up. This is you being consistent. I tell you guys also, schedule come up with a live schedule. A lot of times, I'm not talking about doing a live event. A live event is to complement your schedule. I'm saying schedule your lives. Put it in your bio. If you look at my bio, you see the 10 and 4 time that's in there. I don't say pop-ups. I say daily, that I go live daily. How you doing, Lakevian? And I have that in there. because I see the value and importance of people knowing that I'm going to be here on a daily basis, that they can come back, they can learn and grow from me. Okay? So you schedule that. You make sure that you're talking about your topic and they know that, again, that's how you're building that relationship. Thank you. Hey, good girl. How you doing, friend? D Digital Designs. I was talking about you earlier, friend. I was talking about you. I don't know if our friend is still in the room. Taylor, are you still here? You want to connect with D. Taylor, let me know if you're still here. But you said, really? Yeah, because I was telling, there was a person who was trying to figure out being faceless. And I was like, D faceless all the time. She's showing her Canva screen, her stuff. She is faceless. And I said, she's a beautiful person, but you just never see her. You just see the Canva. So no, I said you teach in a faceless way. So so yeah, definitely connect with her. You said too funny. But yes, you said yes, ma'am. But yeah, so just know that that's part of how you're branding yourself, how you're building rapport. Schedule, come up with a schedule. And I know y'all gonna say, Doc, I can't do it. I got work. I got all these other obligations. It's hard to build a schedule. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you've done this for a year at the same time, every day, twice a day. But that's the point. You're going to grow. People are going to come in. They're going to get to know, like, and trust you. They're going to say, you know what? She dependable. She reliable. She consistent. I can come to her to ask questions. I can come to her and learn. And so that's what you're trying to build. This is about building. We're your growth. You got to do things that are hard. And guess what? You can do hard things. You said 12 hours a day. That's a schedule. That's a commitment. That's a commitment. you, you said you do the voice chats. You do it all, friend. I love it. I love it. But that's what you got to do. You got to figure out how you can commit to this process, how you can show up and be consistent, and as you do it, your community is going to engage back. Okay. We didn't talk about engagement. We'll probably talk about engagement at 4 o'clock because I mean we've had a lot of engagement here today, so I appreciate you all. We've had a whole lot of engagement. The room has kind of climbed up and gone down and climbed up, so I appreciate you all showing up. We are all about our growth mindset this year. It's just for a short time though, whatever, friend. This is and if you're in the agency, I am a creative network agency. So if you're in the agency like D and the Detroit doula, Miss K Latte, there are plenty of people in the room that are in the agency right now. I am a creative network. I help people go live. The creative network program is a free program. And so that's something else you can join to get tips and strategies. We do a weekly meeting on Zoom. We got our meeting tonight. I sent the email out. Okay. So if y'all didn't get the email, let me know. So Black Lotus, did you get my email? Black Lotus, are you still here? Did you fill out my form, Black Lotus? Well, I'm calling her out. I don't know if she's here right now. But I'm gonna have to go into her live if she's live. I'll check in a second. I'm gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Okay, perfect, perfect. Is she live right now? She is live right now. So I'm gonna have to go in her live and see if she filled out my form. I don't think she did. She didn't fill it out as of this morning. Um, so so definitely come to the meeting. And if you are looking to join an agency, feel free to come back. I'll talk about it extensively, share a little bit more information. I'm happy to talk about it. We've grown. We have over 160 creators in the agency. Not everybody going live like they should be, but we're going to get there. Okay? We're going to get there. And so we're doing a campaign where, ideally we get 100% of our creators to go live daily in the month of January. We call it Legendary January. So I want you guys to go live every day. Okay? So you can get in the habit of showing up. Doesn't mean that your room's going to get to room, and doesn't mean all the things are going to happen for you. What it does mean is that you are going to become more confident, that you're going to become more comfortable. How you doing, Delicia? And so just know, Decia, that's it, Decia? I think I said it right. I think I did. Ooh, I keep messing it up. That you're going to become more confident in going live. And so that's the goal. Confident, fluid in your message, kind of understand how you Disha. 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 Okay, there we go. Disha. Um, and so as you become more confident in your message, you'll easily start talking to your audience. You're sharing your content with them. You're sharing your topic and your information with them. So that is the point of this. That's the practice. That's the point of you doing it on a daily basis and you showing up. I know some of us are doing the voice lives, which is fine. The voice lives don't push you out as much, so you're not getting new visibility. So you're not seeing and interacting with new people necessarily. There's not a big growth that's happening there from a voice live. It starts with your viewers, your current followers, and then they have to come in and share it out and get more people so you can get visibility that way. But if you are doing it from a regular live like this, you see people coming in your room. There's people coming in my room now. And so I appreciate you all coming in. If you are new to my community, thank you so much for joining. And thank you for being here, Gary. I see you just joined. So others coming in, I appreciate you. You said something you can use. I'm going to binge the beginners playlist today. Thank you again. And then come back at 4 because I want to talk to you something you can use. I want to talk to you. I always talk to people about what does it mean to be a viewer, and what does it mean to be a live host, and what does it mean to be on this app. So I tell people jokingly that you're in a threesome. When you come into someone's room, you are in a threesome because the three of y'all got to work together. That means you, me as a live host, and TikTok. The three of us got to work together. And so when you come into a live, you got to pay attention to what's happening. There's support that you offer as a viewer and even as a live host. You know, your job is to educate, entertain, and inspire people as a live host and to educate people about how to engage in your live stream. If you don't say stuff, people don't know. And then as a viewer, your job is to engage, to ask questions, comments. Comments matter. To tap the screen. That means liking a live. We got 75K taps that have happened in this live. To support by sending gifts, the populace. Thank you so much, Cornelia. And all that is support. The tapping, the sharing, the comments is free support. The gifting is the things you need coins on your account for. And I tell people this because I want you to know how, as you're navigating different rooms, what to expect. And then TikTok tells on all of us. I'm going to tell you that right now. My information is transparent for you to see, and your information is transparent for me to see and for other viewers to see. I'm just saying that so you guys understand what's going on here. So if you go up to my live goal, you see my profile, you see what gifting level I have, you see information about my gift gallery and my league. You see all that information. You see how many fan club members I have. You see everything. Everything is transparent. All my active members. You see all that. When I click your photo, or if I look here, I see your badges. I see what gifting badge level you are. I see if you got my Daily Heart Me. I can see your information too for your gift gallery. All of it is there. So very transparent. So just know, people know what you do and don't do. Okay? Dr. Lisa, I saw an A-Leaguer shut down the chat until he got the room tapped up. What do you think? How you doing, Liz? Thank you so much for being here. Liz, you brand new. You brand new. Or was this a second account? I was like, you using big language like A-Leaguers and stuff. Like, this must be another account, Liz. I'm just saying. You got 2 followers and no bio. Let me know, friend. Yes, I have started sharing this in my lives. Yes, will do, will do. Happy Sunday. Liz, to answer your question, I was just catching on some comments. To answer your question, shut down the chat. So he turned off his chat. Is that what you're saying? The A-League turned off the chat. That's gutsy. Because I'm one of those people that's like, oh, this will make for me. Thank you so much, Melanie, for the follow. I appreciate it. You know, here's what I would say. Now, to be honest with you, a lot of creators do that. Yeah, they do. They do. When you get into the A-League, I will say this. In order for you to stay in the A-League, you got to have a community, and you got to have an engaging community. And ideally, that person has created an engaging community where people understand that there are some things that they're viewers, and you're a viewer by choice, not required. You're a viewer by choice. That they understand that in order to support or learn or be in that room, that You know, they want to continue to be a fan club member. They want to support that creator and help them grow. And so they understand that going into that room, that that's how you are being asked to support. Now, do they have to support? Absolutely not. You got choice. You got agency. So that you can say, I'm not going to participate in this, or I will. So in that way, you kind of know what you're dealing with. A-leaguers, though, you don't stay in an A-league without support and without community. What do you think about that strategy? I don't think I can do that strategy. I'm not an A-leaguer. And my community is not as large as that person's community, I would assume. So that's not a strategy I would even try to do. Um, One cannot get in trouble for that. Can they not get in trouble for that? Um, I don't think they can get in trouble for that. I think ultimately people have to decide if they want to engage. It's not like they're asking for, you can't beg or manipulate for gifts. But if they're saying my chat, I'm turning my chat off. Now, did they turn the chat off only for super fans? I'm looking how to, I don't know if you can just cut your chat off. Let me just look and check. I don't think you can just do that. I think you can just make it super fan only. And you can turn on your super fan only. Like for right now, and I'm gonna say this, Liz, because you said I did. What does that mean? You did. You left. Yeah. So Liz, I'm gonna say this. Like right now, I turn on super fan only chat. You can't talk to me, Liz, because you're not a super fan. You know. So my super fan, somebody who's a super fan, put a comment in for me. Where are all my super fans at? My super fans. Where my super fans at? There we go, Mrs. Treetop. Thank you so much. But I can't. So they can do that. And super fans pay for that privilege. Let's be real about that. Super fans pay to engage in that way. They get that access. And so if that A-leaguer is saying, hey, if you're a super fan, come support. I need for y'all to tap me up. I need y'all to support the live stream. And that way they're able to do it. Hey, Miss K Latte. So you said hello, hello. So just know that I'm assuming that's what they did. I don't know if you can just turn your chat off. I don't know. Let me know if anybody's come across that. I don't know if you can do that. I'm gonna turn the chat back on just so we can finish the conversation. But if they're a leaguer, and they got there, I need likes, comments, and shares to stay up. Yeah, they do. Yes, we all do. Got to settings. You said go under settings. Let me check. Let me check. Hear your voice. Comment settings. Let me see. Oh, you can. Okay, you can turn it off. Allow comments. You're right. I never done that before. Yeah, you can turn it off that way. Um, um, yeah, you can turn it off. Yeah, under comment settings. I see it now. I've never clicked it before. So comment settings and stuff. Yeah, you can turn it off. I forgot about that one. But at the end of the day, when like I said, I don't necessarily condone that behavior. I wouldn't do it, but at the end of the day, your room is your room. I'm gonna be a quick messy real quick. Let me just say this because I do believe in this. I strongly believe in this. Your room is your room. First and foremost, your room is your room, and you control your room. You control who come up in your boxes when you have engagement going on. If you want to have people in your panels, you control who are in your boxes. Anybody who wants to come up or ask to come up, you don't allow them to come up. As a matter of fact, here's what I would tell you to do. Check their fan club level first. And then on top of that, check how they're enacting in your chat. They could be somebody who's here multiple times and stuff. And maybe their comments and their behavior is off-putting and the things they're saying. And so you don't have them come up in your box. You don't have them come up in your room. Your room is your room. I'm going to always tell you that you control your room and you decide who you want to let up in your boxes. You can decide who you want to mute, block, and ultimately report if you got to, depending on if they're trolling and doing something. But your room is always your room. Now, when it comes to those A-leaguers, like I said, you don't get into A-leaguers by chance. How you doing, Tracy? I saw you come in. Hey, Terry, how you doing? You don't get into A-league by yourself. So you got to understand your community's there, but you do need the likes, you need the taps, you need the comments, you need the shares. You absolutely need that. And if you're an A-leaguer, you're looking at your numbers, you're like, guys, I need y'all to support. For me to stay here, we gotta work together. So that's important. I will say that. Now, tactics and strategies for doing that is, questionable. But I think they definitely need to do it. Definitely need the support. I learned about not letting people I learned about not letting people up unless we have talked with voice. I heard that. Yeah, I've heard that. Hey, Nika Grace, I've heard that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then, hey, E-Nurse, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that money gun. Look at you, friend. Thank you, Nika. I appreciate you. Oh, that's the title, Gift of Money Gun. Hi, friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was like, oh, it's a money gun. No, that's the title, Gift of Money Gun. Thank you for that, Nika Grace. I appreciate you, friend. Morning, how you doing, Disaster Drama Queen? How you doing, friend? I'm about to get off shortly, but I just wanted to make sure I said that. Look at you, level 12. Congratulations. Um, I just wanted to share that because I think there's an entitlement that happens sometimes. And thank you. Look at that level 12 up cake. Appreciate you. Andrew's playing in a tournament today, so I'm in and out. No problem. Or are you at the tournament? You're at the tournament today? Is that pickleball? Oh, look at your first time gifter with that daily heart me. I appreciate that. Yes, cheering him on. Congratulations, Andrew. Hopefully he wins. Look at there. Something. I appreciate you. Something you can use. Come on in, friend. You are doing it. He's like, let me send this girl a daily heart me. I appreciate that thing, friend. Thank you so much. Those people who come up on your panel and won't talk but want to get gifts, that right there, that right there, that's a big one. Um, Thank you so much, Natty Nat. How you doing, friend? Oh, you watched for 100 minutes. Look at you, friend. Natty Nat, how's everything going on this Sunday? Happy Sunday, friend. How you feeling? We back. New year, new me. This is your time to shine, friend. Your community is waiting on you. This is everybody's New Year's resolution to get fit. Okay. I Yeah, I'm gonna try my best too, y'all. I got to. I'm on the road to 50, so I really got to get it going. We back. Yes, it's time. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, friend. I love it. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all. It has been a great day. We've had a lot of new friends coming in, engaging. So I appreciate you all. We are on it. We are on our year of growth. Y'all gonna see this sign up quite a bit this year, because this is almost like a reminder for me. Because for me, it's like, okay, you did the year of consistency. Now you gotta grow, and if you're gonna grow, you gotta show up. You gotta post the content. You gotta do all the things you said you were gonna do. It ain't something where you just do passively. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep showing up. Okay. So at the end of the day, if you want to be on this app and you want to see results, then you got to put in the effort. That's it. You got to put in the effort. If you're not willing to put in the effort, no, you're not gonna see change happen. But you got to show up. You got to be consistent. So, and that's just life. I'm just gonna say that. So the year of growth for me is about that. So this is where I've been able to kind of sit back and reflect on all that's happened over the last um, 12 months, and really am amazed at the person I've become, the person I'm showing up to be. The running joke in my household is my little son and my husband. They talking about Dr. Lisa, Dr. Lisa. Now, granted, a year ago, ain't nobody called me Dr. Lisa in my household. Now, they did it at work and in other spaces, but it wasn't in my household. And I had always been a doctor for over 10 years now, a PhD, but they didn't call it. So now it's like Dr. Lisa, Dr. Lisa. So it's so funny but so rewarding. So it's about being here and showing up. So I want to show you guys can do it. If you put your mind to, just keep showing up, being consistent, building your community. So something, my friend, all right, let me know if you're still here. Really quickly, I just wanted to kind of give you, I'm gonna give you some homework, and you got your badges. You got 35 followers. Okay. So this is my new friend. She came in. I want you to update your bio a little bit with, a little bit more about what you do in terms of helping people when it comes to products and stuff and doing the affiliates. Put a comment in the chat and I'm gonna ping you. So I'm still here. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna pin her. She has 35 followers. She does need to get live access because she's gonna go live. She did her first gift, which was the Daily Heart Me. So that's good. Now you have a badge and you have the Lisa, but you also need about, I'm gonna say 50. You want to get to 50, maybe 60 followers so you can unlock live access. Okay. So your job today, this is your homework. If you want to come back by my 4 o'clock, let's see what happens by 4 o'clock. But your job today is to get to 50 followers. Okay? Or we're going to say 75. That's your homework. 75. We want you to really grow. Now, here's what I want you to do because you're going to start going live too. Because I want you doing next week to do your first live. So we're going to work on that too. But I want you to engage in lives and in content with your target audience. So people who do what you do, people who talk about affiliates and talk about different ways to products and stuff that do review videos, stuff like that. I'm assuming you might even want to get TikTok shop. Maybe that's something your goal is for. So I want you to be intentional about your approach. Okay. So that's what I teach. And I want you to be proactive about what you're trying to do. So to unlock features here, you got to have enough followers. You're going to have to be, if you go live, you're going to start communicating your live topic to your community and stuff. But I want you to at least get the live access and get enough followers. Okay. So you're a brand new account, so you can get it up, and hopefully you get a few more followers in here today. You can do, Lisa. What does that mean? Rich, let me know what you meant by that. Hard work, love being nice and happy. Let me know what you meant, friend. Do you you don't have, you have live access? You should check to see you do have live access. You said I'll be back at 4. Okay. Okay, friend. But yeah, this is your time, friend. I don't want you to feel, look at you, just that quick, you got 40. You got 5 new followers just that quick. Look at you. All right, friend. You got this. You got this. All right. Thanks for the follows. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome from other people in the room. And then I followed you back too. Um, she can do it. She can absolutely do it. Yes, yes. So let's get going, y'all. This is our time. This is our time. Okay. So I don't want you guys to be nervous, afraid, scared. This is your time to do it. You just got to stay consistent. Okay. Sports mom, how you doing? You're encouraging her. Thank you so much, friends. Okay. So I'm about to go. I've been on here, Lord, I've been on here 2 hours and 30 minutes. TikTok has gotten a lot of my time. Just really quickly, just so that you guys know. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Um, Analytics you want to look at. And so I've been here 2 hours and 30 minutes, 33 minutes. In that course of that time, TikTok gave me 18 new follows. Just based on people coming in and engaging in a live stream, which is great. Jen, thank you for that daily heart me. Appreciate you, friend. And so, what I'll say is thank you real quick. Let me know who's going live. Thank you, Amy, for the follow as well. Appreciate that. That's 19. Look at you. Let me know who's going live. Put that in the chat real quick. Who is going live today? Put your topic, time, and time zone so we can see that. Hey, Deshelle. If you haven't claimed your daily Heart Me points, hey, Deshelle, give me that daily Heart Me. Thank you so much, friend. Claim your points. Those points is how you level up in this room and how you become a high engager. I think Nika Grace might have my record right now. She might be my high engager. There's a 30-30 club, a 30 club in the room. And so there are several engagers that are over 30. I think Nika is 39. Are you 39, Nika? What's your number? Are you here? Are you here? Mrs. Treetop, you 36. Natty Nat, you 31. Coach Chantel, you're 31. Look at them. I love it. In the agency, we all have to go live. I will be going live. You going live? What time you going? You're 36. Yes, you are. 39. Nika said, I'm 39. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate y'all. So claim your points. That's the whole point. I'll talk about points later. I'll talk about heart me's too. I'm happy to talk about that at 4 o'clock if you are not aware or trying to learn. So So I'm happy to talk about that and just let you know that it is important as you talk about building community. This is a powerful group of people because those are the people who have shown that they're interested in your topic, they're committed to your topic. There's some ways that you can really engage with that community there. So we thank you so much, Michelle. And so you want to be intentional about cultivating that community too, okay? Especially as a new person. Thank you so much, my favorite. How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. I will be going live around 9 p.m. to 9:30 Eastern for a reset. Look at you, friend. That's right, Mrs. Treetop. Miss Treetop is doing it, friend. Where are you at in our campaign? I think you are you in the top three? I'm sure you are. You probably up there. Let's see. I'm sure you are up there, friend. You number three. We don't count me. So you number three. You are up there, friend. You are up there. I love it. Yes, I'm helping someone with friendly battles. Are you doing some friendly battles? Okay, awesome, awesome. Just so you guys know, we are doing our meeting. You said you said, am I in the group? Are you in the group? You are not rich. You don't have a day. You don't have the you talking about the fan club? You would need to get a fan club. Get the Daily Heart Me where it says join. That's one coin. You gotta have coins in your account to engage. So I haven't talked about the engagement pieces of this. My new friends in the room, thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. I appreciate the support. I'm going live at 4 talking about, hold on one second. Rich, you said talking about introducing my room. All right, friend. Do you normally go live 4 p.m.? What time zone? Let me know what time zone you're in too so we can share that with folks. 200 minutes Nurse Hub. I see you, friend. Thank you for that. Thank you for the shares, Deshelle. Thank you so much. No one can catch Pure Intentions. I know. Pure Intentions is next level, y'all. I ain't want y'all to see that. It's just like that. We can't touch her. She's an A-leaguer. She's an A-leaguer. You said, where are you at? You're up there too, my favorite. You are up there. Okay, let me run through. I'm gonna run through the top 10. We got Pure, we got Lisa Lives, then you got me, but I don't count. You got Mrs. Treetop, you got Glam, you got Army, you got Halleck. Number 8 is Unwritten Unstoppable. 9 is Sultry Nana. 10 is Mrs. K Latte. 11 is Flourish. My favorite, your number 12. Nika Grace is 13. Apostle Adrian is 14. Dr. Trish is 15. Black Lotus is 16. Ritual Sun Sunflower 17. Coach Chantel is 18. 19 is Coach Jesse. 20 is E Nurse. Coach Ron is 21. Leanne is 22. Sarah's 20. Sarah Junk Journal is 23. The Voice Guru is 24. And 25, I'm just going to say top 25. 25 is Short Stuff. That's the top 25, y'all. Okay, how do you put coins in on your account? Your Central Time, Lincoln, Nebraska. Well, welcome, friend, Lincoln, Nebraska. You all get busy, stay blessed, and happy. Rich coins are when you hit the gift box here, you'll see a corner where it says recharge, where you can add coins. That's in the apps. And then if you scroll over here, scroll over, you'll see a coin symbol, like gold coins. It takes you outside the app to the website. The website is www.tiktok.com /symbol coin, COIN. If you go to that website, that's where you would get the ability to recharge and put coins in your account. I enjoyed Miss Lisa at 2 a.m. this morning. You said I enjoyed. Who's Miss Lisa? Lisa live at 2 a.m. Who? Me? 2 a.m. this. You were on live 2 a.m. Is that what you said? So, oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, friends. He favored me. Thank you for joining. Others in the room, if you're new, go ahead and claim your points, but also make sure you're following me. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. Coach Rhonda, I listened to you. My husband and I, we did a quick little date night last night. Hey, sorry. It's another Lisa. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. All right. We did a quick date night and we were driving and I was in the car listening. So I was engaging the whole time in your live because I was listening and driving. He was driving, I wasn't driving. And so we got to our spot. I was like, I can't leave yet because it was so good. And so I stayed with you pretty much like like the first part of our our check in and stuff. We went to go to this driving range place, and so he wanted to do that again. So it was fun listening to your live last night. And I'm gonna say, Fred, I concur with all your community. The transformation, the growth that's happened in your live stream. She was teasing, talking about I was in my kitchen, y'all, at first, and the kitchen was fine. But I do like the living room. I'm just saying. So she's done like this nice little enhancement to her live, and it's been beautiful seeing the transformation. And so she's been going live. I think what surprised me when you said 7 months, I was like, wow, that's good. That's big time. Lisa, oh, see, Content Creator is my bestie on TikTok. She is another agency, good people. Oh, that's who my favorite was talking about. Okay, gotcha. Okay, she was talking about the other Lisa. All right. Yes, she's one of your besties in the boxes when you guys go live at night. Okay, awesome. Um, but yeah, so just know there's a great community here, a great community of folks. My favorite for Journey, she has a great live teaching you about features here. If you're somebody new, just know you're gonna get to learn a lot about the features, especially when it comes to the leagues and your gift gallery, engaging and stuff. She talks about that quite a bit in her live. So you're gonna learn from some people who are doing their thing and growing. Cinnamon, thank you so much for that daily heart me. And then Mrs. Treetop, she does the motivation. So if you need somebody to motivate you, because she was a newbie too back in August, and she been going live, and she battles y'all. So you probably do want to talk to her too if you want to understand some other ways to engage on this app. So, and I was talking about Coach Rhonda. She does the conversations with women in their 40s, over their 40 plus women who have been stuck. You want to get unstuck. You want to stop with the limiting beliefs. You want to be encouraged. She's definitely going to do that. There's so many good live hosts here. I'm just saying, Unwritten Unstoppable, she's for the newbies. People who are trying to do this thing and get encouraged, and you're brand new and you're looking at, this live, this app is for everybody. Okay? So there's so many, yes, let's grow and go. There's so many great live hosts. I'm trying to think who else is in the room from the agency. Nika Grace is in the beauty niche. So let me talk about her real quick. And Natty Nat. Nika Grace does the beauty makeup. She does makeup transformations for 40 plus. So if you want to get tips and strategies to enhance your look, and make sure that you're thinking about all the different applications and what does it do for your skin, and how to get the best tips to enhance your look from a beauty makeup artist. She's going to help you with that. Okay, so these are people who are going live and doing it daily and doing it without fear. It's a little uneasy at first, but as you practice makes progress. We talk about that all the time. So I want you to feel comfortable. Holly Q, she's in the room too. I'm looking at my live. I'm like, oh my gosh, we got some heavy hitters in the room. Holly Q, she's in the room too. She does her live based on the 92% for Black women. How you doing, Holly Q? She talks about what does it mean to be in your era where, you know what, you're doing stuff for yourself. You've done stuff for so many people, both in your household and external, and now it's time to focus on you. So she talks all about being self-aware and caring for yourself and being part of the 92% of Black women in particular that have done a lot for everybody else, and now you're taking time out for yourself. Natty Nat Fitness Chair exercising. He said, I'm live at 10:30 today for our news week in review. There's a lot to review too. I know it is, friend. A lot to review. So Natty Nat is back. Natty Nat, what time you going live? She is doing fitness chair exercises. Fitness chair exercising for any and everybody. Okay? So just know she does fitness chair for any and everybody so that you can feel confident and comfortable going live. I mean, being in your life, being wherever you're at, wherever you're starting at, and feeling fit and getting support. So even in a chair, even on a bench, even in your living room, bedroom, wherever you're at. Okay, so she's doing that. Let's see, Pals, you put that in for Holly Q. That's right, Holly Q is on the West Coast, Pacific time, and that's 10:30. Pals, are you going live? Pals is our sergeant at arms, our chief of staff. She keeps us in order. She is helping people with ADHD get control and have strategies and tips that you can take control of your life. So she is doing that as well. Um, Natty Nat, you said I'm getting ready to go live today too, about 1:15 p.m. Eastern. She is about to go live, so definitely plop in on her live. I'm about to get off like in the next minute, y'all. Thank goodness Natty Nat is back. She is back for the new year. Is there Zoom today? There is Zoom today. Zoom at 6:30 p.m. Eastern for people in the agency. This is the agency a meeting that we do. Every day on Sunday we meet at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I sent out the email announcement last night. I'll do again probably right around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Okay. So I'll do it again tonight for you all. Thank you all. Okay, let me set your timer. Yes, set your timer. I appreciate you. All right, friends. Really quickly, who is live right now? Um, and if I missed you, I need to get you live. And let me know if you're live, going live, so we can so I can shout you out. I like going popping around different lives so I can kind of learn and see what folks is doing and be able to talk about them. Nika, Love Universified is live right now. You asked about her. She's live. She is live on the screen. Hey, Melina Colors, how are you, friend? Um, and so, Glam, you're live on your other. You're still live on your voice live. And then Coach Chantel is live. She's our resident yoga instructor. So she is live right now as you speak. She just started her live 18 minutes ago. Love Universified is live. She started like 3 minutes ago. So she just started. Tina Stiletto is live with the Tina Stilettos, as well as she just started. And as well as Black Lotus. All right, friends. 8 p.m. My favorite. You're going live at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's where she does TikTok tips and strategy for understanding leagues, gift gallery, going live motivation. So definitely connect with her as well. All right, my dear friends. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for the watching, tapping, sharing, gifting, all the engagement. I appreciate everybody today. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. And I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much. All right. Bye-bye. All right, friends. Thank you. The YT. Look at y'all on this YT. I love y'all. Thank you so much. We got a lot of thumbs up and likes over here as well. I hope this was helpful. If you guys are looking to go live, thank you all for the watching. I really appreciate it. It is tremendous that you guys are supporting so much. It is helping my channel. It's helping me spread the word about all the information I share. So feel free, go in my bio if you want to schedule a one-on-one. If there's any tips you need to go live, I appreciate it. Great live as always, Doc. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Yeah, we had a lot more engagement today. I'm like, TikTok, he was liking a girl a little bit. Feeling a love. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody. All right. Bye bye. Bye bye.